bad at.
I know, but chat, we gonna be power washing. This power wash simulator. It's been a while since I've done it.
I already
We've got
changed your title and
Athena.
category, don't
Yeah,
worry.
we got Athena on the call. And we're gonna go ham for a little bit. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I have to do my VOD intro, homie.
Oh, you do that.
That's what I just did.
Right. I forgot that that's a thing you do.
I
was just
do.
like, we're just talking.
Chat,
I'm just gonna keep
now,
talking.
like, knows when I do VOD intros. Like, they can sense it.
Yeah.
But no, hey and Daniel just info dumped all of Chernobyl.
That's so real of them, though. I'm about to info dump kaijus.
Yeah, go for it.
So basically, when was Godzilla released? Let me look that up to be sure that I'm the original one. Godzilla. The original movie came out when? 1954. Okay. So directly after Hiroshima, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right? Okay.
Hiroshima.
And Hiroshima?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So directly after yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking you, because you speak Japanese.
I do speak Japanese.
So directly after like Hiroshima and Nagasaki, is that one right as well? Basically everybody in Japan was not allowed to talk about what had happened. They weren't allowed to talk about the like nukes that went off and how that like harmed a lot of people and like all of the radiation and stuff that resulted from that. But like there was just like there was a media ban on it basically. But that was in 45. So then 5 years later, 1950, the US starts testing hydrogen bombs. Mm-hmm. They start doing their hydrogen bomb tests, and they do it in the ocean, right kind of off the coast of Japan. It was like kind of in their backyard. Okay. And it would have been like okay kind of thing, like if the fact that they had checked for anything, like if they had done any like looking around in the area. Firstly, there was a boat that was in the area.
No!
Yeah.
That don't even know nothing! Bro!
Yeah. There was a boat in the area, a like fishing boat.
Also, I have to sing.
Oh, okay. Then sing.
Well, I don't know what they want me to sing.
Well, do you have a song request?
Have a song you would like me to sing?
Well, okay, while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna keep talking. So basically, there was a boat, right? And also, like, so all of those people on the boat died. And, like, all the people who were kind of, like, near the coast got really bad radiation sickness.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And this was 5 years after Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Like, this was right after when they were still in their nuclear panic. Like, they were still so upset. Mads Buckley, brother! Oh, you're so real.
Absolutely.
You're so real for that. But like, so that was directly after, and that happened, and then that was the reason that Godzilla was written. And Godzilla literally so the media ban has been lifted, right? But it literally opens, you don't see Godzilla for most of the movie. Like, now we understand what happens in that movie and what is causing this havoc because we know who Godzilla is. But at the time, you go into this movie not knowing what is causing all this havoc. So, like, it literally opens with a fishing boat going missing. And everyone was like, hey, that's kind of like that thing that happened. Hey, that's kind of like that thing that went on, you know? And then basically they were like, so that's the opening of the movie. And then the military's like, hey, what happened to that boat? What happened to that boat, by the way? And so they send out another boat to like search and stuff like that. And that one goes missing too. And they send out a third boat, and that one goes missing too. And they're like, what is going on? And basically, the plot of Godzilla is also a result of the nukes. So Godzilla is like a lot of symbolism. Like Godzilla the monster is a direct representation of nuclear terror. But also Godzilla as a creature within the story, like as in the meta, Godzilla is the nukes. But in the story, Godzilla is another victim of the nukes actually. Godzilla was a creature. Like, yeah, I know, right? That Godzilla was a creature just chilling, living peacefully under the ocean, and the nuclear testing that was going on there disrupted his resting place, and all of the radiation made him sick and angry, and like not able to control like the rage, and like made him come out of the ocean because the radiation had polluted his home, and he needed to come out. And then he destroyed Japan
because he was just pissed, and that's valid of him, I think.
Exactly. Like, that is the original story of Godzilla, which is why it's so interesting that America, and this is so America of them to do, actually. When America started taking up the Godzilla movies, like, more recently, sometimes they're like, and the solution is to use another nuke, actually. I pinky promise, that's the solution here.
That's not the point.
And that's the opposite point of the movie, and it's really interesting, because, like, in one of the most recent ones, I think, spoilers, I guess, for Godzilla, whatever movie that was. I don't even remember what the name of the movie is, but spoilers for the Godzilla movies, I guess.
Spoilers for the Godzilla movies, he destroys Japan.
He destroys Japan. So, like, the way that they beat Godzilla in one of the more recent movies is that they have this scientist, I forget his name, but he is Japanese, and he was directly affected by the things that happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Like, those were those were traumatic events in his life, and he was the one who set off the nuke, and it was like this cathartic thing for him, and I was like, that's just you guys being like, see, it's okay now. Everything's healed. The trauma's all better.
Yeah.
And that was just America doing what America do. And it's so airstrike. Bomb them, exactly. You get me.
Yeah, okay.
That is why the historical context of Godzilla is so important to me. Like, that's the thing. We now know who all of these creatures and monsters are. Like, we know Godzilla. You know when you walk into a Godzilla movie, there's a giant dinosaur.
You're gonna get Godzilla, yeah.
Yeah, you know what Godzilla is. You know when you watch a movie that's like vampires and or Dracula, you know who Dracula is. But the people reading Dracula the first time didn't know who Dracula was. The people reading Frankenstein the first time didn't know who Frankenstein was. And so when they read these books the first time, there is so much suspense going on because they have no idea what kind of creature could possibly be pulling this off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, it's
versus
beautiful.
Like us today having like a gajillion iterations.
No, for real. And like if you like the original like Dracula, first of all, the original Dracula is filled with girl bosses. There are girl bosses and they're also like gay kind of.
Sorry.
And like it's an interesting like story of like it's told like it's a story of a story of a story. Like it's this person who's reading letters from her brother who is hearing a story secondhand from somebody else. Like it is so many stories.
Yeah.
And basically you've got like this thing of like people are getting sick and stuff like that and like and whatever, and it's like this thing that kind of goes on and nobody really knows what's causing this. We as people from the future understand, oh, that's Dracula, and we know that he's a vampire. But at the time, they were like, what is causing all of these things to happen? Why is this happening? Kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of inaccurate science, like in the book, because it was written so long ago, blood transfusion were like the new hot medical thing at the time, and so like anytime something went wrong, they were like, she needs a blood transfusion, and they would just transfuse blood into her without checking her blood type or anything, because they didn't know blood types were a thing at the time.
Yeah.
It's just really funny in hindsight, where it's just like, she's gonna die, she needs a blood transfusion. Yeah, exactly.
Surely.
You make history so interesting. Thank you.
I'm gonna
You
sing. I'm gonna go sing.
Before I get onto my Frankenstein rant.
I know.
Because I just won't stop talking if you let me keep going.
I know you won't. Alright, but I will sing. I'll be back.
Okay.
Alright, chatters. Anyways, yeah, no. Welcome to Athena Info Dumps. Well, you get to watch Power Wash. Athena is the informational video. I am the Subway Surfers. Alright. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up the lyrics. I know this song enough. I know the song enough. Do I know every word? No. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Alright? Alright. Here we go. We sing. It's gonna like come to me while it's going, and I know that's how it's gonna go. Oh, brother of mine, it's been a long, long time since I've seen my face in your eyes. Oh, brother, I've returned to my burned scars of birth. Charcoal and iron brought me back, and I left you alone in a house, not a home. And I watched the burning grow as my hair filled with gray from the ashes that fell. The mountains I knew so well, burned with hellfire in the blue light of midnight. Brother, I watched the sky burn, and all I've learned was smoke fills the lungs like a disease. Oh, brother, I see you burn like me. The singes on our skin are like a brand. Oh, brother, I confess, there is little of me left that could care about dousing the wildfire. And I left you alone in a house, not a home. And I watched the burning glow as my hair filled with gray from the ashes that fell. The mountains I knew so well, burned with hellfire in the blue light of midnight. Brother, I watched the sky burn, and all I learned was smoke fills the lungs like a disease. Oh, brother, did you know you could just strike a match, hear him scream my name one last time? Oh, brother, I am home in the fires of our youth. I could care less if it hurts you anymore. And I left you alone in a house, not a home. And I watched the burning glow as my hair filled with gray from the ashes that fell. The mountains I knew so well, burned with hellfire in the blue light of midnight. Brother, I watched the sky burn. All I learned was smoke fills the lungs like a disease. Holds in my little hands. Me when brothers in any media, in any form, brothers. You know what I mean? That's all. Thank you. Thank you for the bits, diddled! And thank you guys for the follows. Anyways, enjoy, enjoy more of Athena's info dumping. we simply vibe here. Me when Matt's Buckley. Athena, you wanna know a fun fact?
Did you know I have so many loud and complicated feelings about that song?
I know you
Anyways.
do. I know you do. So you know how I filmed Cheyenne, right?
Yes, I do know how
And
you feel, Cheyenne.
I went really, really hard. Well, people, if you don't know, Matt Buckley has quite a few songs that you know. And you know the one that I film like every time with you, of the Art of the Blade song, that one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do know that song.
So I filmed to it again, right?
Mhm,
But I
mhm,
had to
mhm.
be on the other end, and it was so weird because I have filmed
Because
that
I'm
audio.
always on that end, and
Yeah.
you're always on the
I-
teaching end.
I have filmed to that audio at least 10 different times and cosplays, and I have never been on the other side of it.
Yeah.
And that was bonkers. And I
Because
I
you are
literally-
always
I didn't know
teaching.
what to do. I was like, do I just sit here when I talk, when I would talk normally? Do I just exist?
No. You see, you need to embody the excited younger brother body language. You don't have it down yet. I am a master personally, but you know, you gotta get there. I'll train you. Don't worry. By the
No,
way, I need
and-
to teach you so many Procreate tricks. Sorry.
No, absolutely. I have my way of doing things. It is not the most efficient way.
No, there are like little things that you do where you take like a lot of time to do things, and I'm like, if I tell you this, it's gonna blow your mind. I can't wait to tell you
I know.
this.
I just used the change, like this, like color hue
I know, I
saturation
watched
thing.
you go crazy
that was
about
the
that. I was
first
like,
time
oh,
I've
you
ever
found hue
used
saturation.
it.
I was like,
Well, I knew it
I see.
existed. I just didn't trust it.
It's really good. It works very well. I'm gonna teach you about clipping masks. I'm also gonna teach you about grouping and also pages. Because that will help you so much when you do like D&D stuff, actually.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds about
Like
right.
when you have like have like different pages of a thing, or like when you're doing CMV storyboards where you have like
Yeah.
different layers that are different pages.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you about pages.
I love everything about that.
I know. So that's a thing. I fully and confidently said, your music's still on, and I was like, oh no, that's my music. Because I had like the Fairy Fountain lo-fi remix on loop.
Yeah.
That's what's playing in my background. And it is just, like, I was hearing it while I was at the same time as the music, and I was like, oh, your music's still going. I was like, that's my music.
That is so real of you.
Yeah, I know so few things. My head is consistently empty.
No,
I have so many strong and complicated feelings on Brother by Mads Buckley. Thank you for requesting that song.
I have so many feelings about brothers. Period.
I know you do.
I'm not
So
saying
true.
just brothers, as we say. I'm just
No,
saying
but
brothers,
brothers.
in general.
In general, yep.
Brothers in any capacity.
So true. Me when brothers.
When?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Aggressively exists.
Exists so loudly.
I'm gonna clean this light. I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was good.
It's gonna be rusted and that's gonna suck, but hey.
Yeah. I mean, you know how it is. It's okay. Don't worry. I have so many topics that I could talk about. Shut the fuck up.
It's the way it
Shut up.
kicked in.
Shut up. I was trying hard. Shut up.
You're doing great.
I know, I'm great. Okay, we're gonna switch gears because I want to talk about Batman. Listen, because while on the topic of brothers, we do need to talk about Batman because the Robins are such an example. I could make a Batman AU for Prince Trio. I could also make an SBI
Yeah.
Batman AU.
Yeah. Abraxas! Thank you for the raid!
Oh,
Oh, thank you! Hello. I don't know why I was gonna ding my symbols. I hope
I
stream
don't
was
know why you were
good.
either.
I bite as well. I bite.
Shield mode. Shout out. How do I
There you go, you
I
can
can't
do it.
spell. I got this.
I've been live for like 31,
I don't know how to spell GG Braxis. I don't have the confidence.
31,
I'm gonna copy
32
paste this.
hours-ish I've been live for power washing.
You were on hour 29 before this. Yeah, it's like 31 now, I think.
31, 32-ish, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Shout out to Braxis.
Yeah.
Everybody do that. I can also remove the pinned message that says song time.
No, it's still song time.
No, well, it's talk about song time. But no, listen, because Brother by Mads Buckley is the like the thing is that like generally speaking, like if I'm not gonna go into like character dynamics specifically with like specific duos and characters and things like that, it is specifically the feeling that an older sibling gets when they leave a toxic household, and they cannot take the younger sibling with them. It's that, which is such a painful like thing that is, like, I just think that it's painful that is a common enough experience.
Yeah.
Enough people can relate to that song. Like, that's painful to think about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I remember the first time I listened to that song, I was like, oh. I get it.
Listen here, Wolf, you love good. You're incorrect. It's not Bedrock Bros coded, actually. It's Crime Boys coded.
It's Crime Boys,
Most things in my life are Bedrock Bros coded. I will look at most things and go, that's Bedrock Bros, because I'm right. But that's Crime Boys.
That's Crime Boys.
That is Crime Boys. Specifically, like, there's like certain lines. Hang on, let me pull up the lyrics so I can give you guys certain lines. We're doing a song analysis now.
Out of character building on Myrrh? That's very pogue. I was actually on Myrrh earlier, which is a rare occurrence.
Yeah, you were.
Crit was upset about that. That's all.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the lore today. It was good. And Mystery, thank you for the raid. Thank you.
Yo. I also shut up Mystery. I can do it. I can do it. I promise.
all the Myrrh gang.
I'm so good at my job.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, okay, so specific like lyrics from like Brother that hit me really hard. Firstly, I left you alone in a house, not a home.
Yes,
I actually did a piece of art.
line.
Hang on, I'm gonna send it to you. You can show it to the chat. I posted this a really long time ago. It's Crime Boys art that I did like a hot minute ago. We don't have a text to VC chat for this channel.
We don't. You just DM it to me if you want.
That's true, I can do that because it is only us in this VC. Okay, hang on. Let me find it. It was like ages ago. But I did like this Crime Boys art, and it is just that exact vibe. And I did write it, I did draw it while I was listening to Brother by Mads Buckley. I think it actually has the lyrics on it, or it might like have the lyrics in one version of it, but like that was definitely the only thought going on in my head when I was drawing it.
Yep.
Where is it? This is why I put all my art in a folder. There we go. Here you go. So this is exactly the vibe, because that's the line that hits everyone. Yeah. That's the line that hits everyone, is I left you alone in a house, not a home, because so real. Then there's, like, as my hair filled with gray, I'm like, interesting of you to say. That's so interesting of you to say. Brother, I watched the sky burn, like, and I learned that, and all I learned was smoke fills the lungs like a disease. Tell me more about that, Wilbur. Tell me more. You know? Like, it's Crime Boys, you know what I mean? And then there's the, like, oh, brother, I see you burn like me. It gives me, if we're gonna be the bad guys, let's do it, kind of thing. It's that energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, it's the like thing of like, yes, I love you and I care about you, but I was more passionate about the destruction.
Yeah.
And that is why it fits Crime Boys.
Yeah.
And it hurts my feelings for reasons.
Yep. We're playing PowerWash Simulator, chat. This is the your background video to us basically just podcasting, but you get power washing at the same time.
No, exactly.
This is my satisfying game. Wait, is this game sounds on? I might be committing a crime right now.
Are they not?
I don't know, but I can't hear them. Or maybe I just haven't heard a ding.
Wait, just go back to power washing for a second?
Let me, one sec. I know how to check. just to check. to game. Okay, this should work now. There we go. Now you can hear it. Now I hear it.
There you go. How dare you commit that crime? Certain crimes are acceptable. That one's not.
Wait, what is this? Did you? Is the stream title?
Yeah. I did the stream title.
No, I know.
What?
I don't know. Didn't actually check.
Oh, I spelled power wash wrong.
It's power wash.
Shut up.
I love power wash.
I'm gonna throw you down a well.
That's your new phrase, yeah?
Yeah, but the well, the water supply is infected with lead, so you can't drink the water.
Oh.
Yeah. Specifically,
Consider? I will climb. Consider?
No.
No?
No.
Just no.
Just no. I disagree.
Yeah.
I am on a tangent now about like things that are coded. If you guys have seen the D&D movie, the Dungeons and Dragons movie is Twins Duo coded. It's actually so ridiculously
I got my
Twins
first
Duo
ding
coded.
just now. That was stunning.
Yippee!
I miss the dings.
We love the dings.
D&D movie go really hard.
The D&D movie goes so hard. They're making a sequel, do you know?
I didn't know they're making a sequel. That's pog.
Yeah, they're filming it. When Holly and them were in Ireland, they like saw the filming.
Oh.
So yeah, they're filming it in Ireland, which checks out because D&D.
It does check out, yeah.
It looks like that, yeah. And so that movie is so incredibly just Twins Duo coded because it is Bard Barbarian Duo, first of all. Secondly, it is specifically Bard who has a small child that he cares about more than life itself.
Yes.
Like and then there's the like barbarian who is like, I don't like anybody except this one kid. They're okay. That's the bit.
Energy.
You know what I mean?
That's
it is
the energy.
And it dings when
whenever I complete a section in game. I realize that probably a lot of chat has never seen this game.
Oh.
Because it's been like a year.
Since it was like trending, yeah.
You know, it was like last Sherbathon was the last time I played it.
Yeah.
So
and also like it's just been a while since Power Wash Simulator has been like a prominent thing in media.
Yeah, but this Power Wash Simulator, you power wash. Whenever you complete a little section, it goes ding, and it is extremely satisfying. And that's part of the reason why I play this game. I'm like deep into this game. Like this is like level like 30 or something probably. I've played this game a lot on stream. I just haven't in a while.
You're done most of it, yeah.
I am in like the last third of the game. Because there is story, and it's gonna get weird. But I'm in like the last little bit of the actual story.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Again, brothers. Brothers are a dynamic that I consistently cling to.
Yep.
Shout out to Batman. First of all, I don't like the way that a lot of people write Batman because they do it wrong. They just do it wrong. They don't do it correctly. Batman is like if you write Batman correctly, he will be Technoblade coded.
Yeah, okay.
Of like, this is a gruff, scary dude, and to his enemies, this is the biggest danger to you in the entire area. But if you have done nothing to him, and you are like an innocent person, he will take care of you, and like protect you, and stuff like that. Like, it's just like incredibly, like, people are like, Batman is brooding, and he just uses his money, and he likes to kick ass, and chew gum, you know what I mean? Like, no, like, that's not what Batman is. Batman was a lonely kid who didn't want other kids to be lonely and afraid. He was a kid who became lonely and afraid because of the criminals in Gotham and the way that nobody takes care of the people in Gotham, and he decided that he didn't want that to happen to any other kids, and now takes care of them, and also kicks ass and takes names, you know?
Yeah.
Like, those two things can coexist. You can be good to kids and also be a badass. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. Like some people seem to think. Batman protects, which you can tell by his horde of children that he adopts. No, exactly. Everyone's like, Batman works alone. He doesn't like kids. I'm like, oh, have you seen his house? Like, do you know who lives there?
Have you seen his massive kids?
Yeah, like he has an army of them.
Is Techno Batman coded or is Batman Techno?
The answer is yes. It's, yeah. And like, it's just interesting because, like, to be fair, like, Techno is Batman coded, but like, if you put them in like the frame of the Robins, and you look at Dick Grayson, Technoblade, Jason Todd Wilbur, Tim Drake, Tommy, like, it's very easy to just line that up because, firstly, Tim is the 17-year-old with an inferiority complex. Where have we seen that before? Oh, I know. Anyways, so then there's Jason Todd, who literally dies and comes back with a white streak in his hair. I don't want to hear it.
Sometimes.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. He dies and comes back with a white streak in his hair, and he literally has, like, stitches on him.
Dying
like,
and
all
coming
types
back
of scar is.
with white hair or a white streak in your hair is just a rite of passage. I don't think it's any one particular person's trope. It is just like, when you get revived, oh, they got a white streak in their hair. Whoa.
Yeah.
Because,
and,
like,
here's the thing.
It's everyone. It's not.
It is like the bit of, like, Jason Todd died, came back, blamed his father figure for his death, was revived and wanted to cause even more destruction, started blowing things up and killing people, and also smoking so many cigarettes. Like, that's what. Who does
looks
that
around a room. Looks
Yeah.
around.
Like, it's the same dude. It's the same dude. And like, it is the same bit. And I really enjoy Tim Drake as character because he's smart. He's not necessarily like the strongest Robin and the fastest Robin, but he is the smartest Robin, and you can fight me on that. I will die on this hill. Tim Drake knows what's up, you know? He solved who Batman was by seeing Robin do a triple backflip. Like, that is his level of understanding. And like, he also, the only reason he became Robin was because he was like, Batman is grieving his son, and he is not coping well with it, and one of these days, he's going to either kill somebody or get himself killed. And said, Batman needs Robin to be able to function. And then he said, I'm going to be Robin now, and Batman said, no, go home. And Tim Drake said, screw you, I'm doing it anyways. Like, you know what I mean? The amount that I love about Richard Grayson, so true of you, so real and fair of you. I love the Robins. I am also an enjoyer of Damian Wayne. You would think that because Tim is my favorite, I would not like Damian, because that's the way that most Tim lovers go. But that is such one-note thinking, because yes, Tim and Damian don't get along, and it is because Damian is a little shit, but there is a reason he's a little shit. Like, he was raised by assassins. Like, what do you want from him, you know? Like, he is objectively just like, it primes him, and he feels like threatened because of the fact that there are previous people in his position, because he is like the biological son of Bruce Wayne, the only one. And like, that's the bit, and it checks, you know?
Yeah. No, you're very right.
Yeah.
Like,
I know
you
too
are
much
most
about Batman.
times.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a thing where I'm like right 98% of the time to just throw out a random number. Yeah.
It's just to throw out a random number, surely. Hey, look, I'm just glad you're not at 99 anymore.
I'm not. Well, I used to be at 100, and then I went down to 98. But listen, I genuinely adore, like, when people write Batman correctly, it's my favorite. Like, I think that the Batman 2022 movie was done good. It was done really well, actually. It's the Bruce Wayne origin story. Not the Batman origin story, the Bruce Wayne origin story. Because he already is Batman. That's the thing about Batman that is so interesting to people, is that Batman is not the mask, it's not the alternate personality. Batman is who he actually is. Bruce Wayne is the mask. He is pretending when he's Bruce Wayne. When he is Batman, he is being the most true to himself.
Neat.
And so, like, in the Batman movie, he doesn't know how to be Bruce Wayne. Like, he's not even trying to hide even a little bit that he's Batman in that movie. Like, he literally shows up to events in all black with, like, black liner smudged under his eyes, looking like he just crawled out of the freaking cave. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he is not trying to be Bruce Wayne. He's just Batman, and that is the only part of his identity. And then this is when he learns that he needs to be Bruce Wayne as well to make Batman function. Like, he needs both. And that's the opposite of what most, like, superhero origin stories are. It's like, I know how to be me, how do I be the superhero? It's like, I know how to be a superhero, how do I be a CEO?
Just an actual dude.
How do I be a regular guy? How do I socialize? Batman's so autistic.
It's just so real. Right. Okay.
I love him.
Where do you want me to go next? Because I did this nice little corner, right? And I could like go down the yellow. I guess I could do the wall. I don't know. I wanted to take chat opinion because I'm just kind of fuming now. I did this whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm getting a good portion through. Floor? Okay.
I think the floor would be nice, yeah.
I think floor is solid.
Yeah.
I'll go floor. I'll go floor gamers.
Now, if I talk about Batman, I have to talk about Superman. And people would think, oh, you like Batman, you're a Batman girly. Yes, I am a Batman girly. However, that does not mean I am a Superman hater, because if you are a Superman hater, you have watched only incorrect portrayals of Superman. Either that, or you're dumb. Like, it just, anyway, so, listen. Superman, when done correctly, is genuinely such an interesting superhero. Because I get it if you, like, look at Superman and you're like, oh, but he's like lame and he's like perfect pretty boy. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. I know you want to be not like other girls, but be quiet. Just listen to me. Yes, Batman, I do prefer Batman over Superman, but that doesn't mean that Superman is a bad superhero when he's written correctly. Because Superman is all about taking care of people, is the thing. People, firstly, there is, like, historical context for Superman that people are ignoring the same way they do with Godzilla. Where it's Superman, people are like, people like to do the Jesus allegory for Superman because it's what they do, because, you know, but Superman was written by Jewish authors. Superman is not a Jesus allegory. Superman is quite literally a Moses allegory, actually. And so, like, it's, people just kind of misrepresent what it kind of stands for. Like, Superman is not here to, like, save people from their sins because he is better, like, whatever, you know? Like, he's not here to save them from their sins. He's just here to, like, look after them. He's here as a refugee, actually, from his planet, first of all, is an important thing to remember. And then he realizes that he has the ability to look after these people, and because he's just such an inherently good and human guy, he looks after them. And, like, that's the thing about Superman, is, like, yes, he is objectively not human. He's Kryptonian, whatever, right? But he's so human at his core. Because all he really wants to do is help people. And, like, it's just such a thing of, like, if you write Superman right, people are like, oh, if you take Superman, you could, like, get him to punch so many people, and you could punch this building, and you could throw this building, and you could, like, burn a hole in this thing, and you could freeze this dude, and you could, like, throw a rock into the sky, and it'll hit the moon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people are like, oh, but I can make so cool, and I'm like, shut up. You know what's even cooler? Is Superman actually being Superman. Because, you know who gets it right? You know who always gets it right, who never does me dirty? The DC animated universe. They always do it right. They do it right. Shout out to the Justice League cartoons. So, like, they do Superman so right in it. Because there's something, like, there's this thing in, like, one of, like, my favorite Superman comics where he, like, actively saves, like, a lot of bad people. I don't remember exactly what goes on, but I do remember that he saves, like, a lot of people who are like, well, you shouldn't have saved me because, like, that put, like, you in danger and stuff like that. Like, it was actively, like, a trap for him kind of thing. And, like, he ended up saving some pretty rough people. And they were like, you shouldn't have saved me. And then basically his response was, the first time that I make the decision to not save someone, I am crossing a line that I am not prepared to cross. And it's not like the first time I kill somebody. No, it's the first time that he actively makes the decision not to save somebody.
Yeah.
Which speaks to his character, because in his mind, that is the same as hurting people.
Yeah.
And that's so real of him.
See,
and I love Superman for that.
I just sit here because I know zero about DC.
I know you do.
I know nothing about the DC universe. Like, I know the basics, and I did not go deeper than that. I know about Marvel. Like,
Yeah,
I know the
Marvel.
Marvel universe, but I don't know. And, like, I've watched the DC movies, and that's it.
But the movies aren't good.
I didn't say they were.
Yeah,
and I haven't
but
even
that's the
watched
thing.
them all.
Like, people
But, like,
are like,
that's
oh,
my
DC
extent of
bad.
knowledge.
People will go DC bad and have only watched the movies. And I'm like, well,
I
that's
knew.
why it's bad. DC movies bad. DC animated, not
I have
bad. DC
added-
animated so good.
I have
okay,
added
thank
to
you.
timer.
Thank you. DC animated universe, bussin', bangin', absolutely perfect, nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
It's just really good. Teen Titans and Young Justice, you get me. I didn't like the Titans show, the live action one. It wasn't good. Like it was an okay show, like just as a show, but as a Titans show, it was bad. I
Fair.
didn't get past season 2. I got tired of it. I got tired of all of the inaccuracies, and I was like, this is so incorrect. Why would you portray Dick Grayson in this manner? He would not do this. Dick Grayson is such a nice dude. He's Robin, you know? Like, you can't portray him to be like an absolute dickhead. Like, it doesn't work. But, like, specifically, Superman, is just portrayed so incorrectly. Because, like, yeah, you can have Superman punch a man through a building, sure, but he wouldn't do that because he would be thinking about the people who are in that building. And, like, that's the bit. Like, he's just such a good person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, it's all about saving people for him. It is not about, like, winning the day or beating the bad guy. It doesn't matter if the other person won. As long as he saved other people, he's fine.
Yeah. And it's a very, like, I don't know, it's a very different set of values than a lot of superheroes.
I agree. This is a thing of, like, this is something that people do with superheroes a lot. It's the most common way to mishandle superheroes. Because superheroes are usually like, there's a lot of crime, there are people getting hurt, I need to help them, right? Or like, I got superpowers, I want to help people, right? You go from friendly neighborhood to global level threats. And then they lose all of their values that make them who they are. Because they're no longer focused on protecting people.
Yeah, they're focused on dealing with the massive thing that they have to deal with, I guess, because...
Exactly. And then they feel less like themselves. Like, Batman v Superman, hated it.
What did you do? I'm terrified.
Hey?
I'm terrified, hey. Because I know whatever made you cry is gonna make me cry a little. I will sob. I will sob right here. Hey. I know you probably can't say. It's angst time, chat. Not for you yet, but for me. To be clear, Hey sent me a fic the other day.
Yeah?
That was a brother's fic, but that they started writing it correctly with them being really toxic, and I had feelings.
Yeah, because everyone's like, I want to write them fluffy and soft and I want them to love each other. It's like, no.
We were like, actually no, because like the thing is, like we've known what brothers I do want to see. We've known what brothers like is for a really long time, and all of the people who are like, they're so wholesome. I was like, and now they're writing it right, and I can't handle it.
Yeah, no, like, they're so wholesome, but also at the beginning of, like, season 2, hey, like, Ray was consistently flinching anytime Sherbert picked up a sword. Like, these are important things to remember.
Cries slightly.
What did Hey Hey do?
A thing. I can't say on stream.
Well, yeah.
Going in the metal grate. It's time to become the metal grate.
But yeah, thank you for coming to Superhero segment with Athena, where I talk really passionately about how everybody fumbles writing Batman and Superman.
Yeah, I think there's like a very... Because so many, like, superheroes, or just, like, protagonists in general. Like, I am not particularly a fan of the, like... What is it, like, in Hero's Journey, what is it, like, the denial of the call? Refusal of the call?
Yeah.
Where they're like, well, I can't do that. And sometimes I feel like there's more content there.
Yeah. I'm not an enjoyer of refusal of the call. I am an enjoyer of reluctantly accepts the call, which is Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I'm gonna save the world, but I'm gonna be mad about it. Like,
that's why.
really
Okay,
funny.
so the reason I got here is because of Gone.
Yes, of course you did.
Sam, like the technical main protagonist of the Gone series, I hate him. Because like
he's so boring. He's so white bread.
He's so white bread, point A. He's so white bread, point A. Point B, his entire bit is like, oh, like he's like a year into having to deal with everyone's stuff and is still like, it shouldn't be me. And I'm like, bro, you have been doing this for like a year. You should be good with it now. And I hate him. And that's why, I mean, to be clear, everyone who has read the book agrees that the Codes kids are way better. They're just way better.
They are.
They're more interesting characters.
Yeah. No, it's why I love Percy Jackson as a protagonist. This is the thing that I've seen a lot of people talk about, where Percy Jackson is one of the few medias where your favorite character can be the main character and nobody will give you shit for it. Nobody can give you shit for it because it's Percy Jackson. And he's great. And like that's the thing of like, he's like, I'm gonna save the world and I'm gonna do the stuff that you told me to. I'm not gonna be happy about it and I'm gonna complain the whole time, but I'm gonna do it. Like that's my thing. It's just so real of him, and I love him. And the Codes kids are superior in every way, shape, and form.
Chat, if you haven't read Gone, read Gone.
I already did the command.
I know you did. It's my favorite. So I'm gonna do a slight Gone rant.
You do your thing, yeah. Welcome to the podcast where we info dump.
So Gone is my favorite book series of all time. Haley actually showed it to me way back when, but it's my favorite book series of all time. The premise of it is so out of left field. Like, it sounds like the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard. So the premise is, right, centered on, like, a nuclear power plant. This, like, 10-mile diameter dome, like a 5-mile radius dome shows up. And everyone over the age of 15 gets, like, teleported out. They, like, disappear. So it's just a bunch of, like, 14-year-old kids and younger left to survive in this like 10-mile town. It's like it's literally just like 2 schools and a bunch of these like young kids, right? And it's like, okay, cool, that's a premise. But then they get superpowers, which is where people go, huh? And I go, yeah, no. Then they start developing superpowers, and that's the premise. And it only gets weirder from there. But it is so good, and like I really like it. Like Haley was talking about her like education system earlier, and she I don't think she said this one, but she did a paper on child psychology from Gone. She was like comparing Gone and like Lord of the Flies about like kids forced into a survival. Okay, yeah. Kids forced into a survival area and how they like actually would behave and which one was more accurate. And it's really neat. It's neat. Anyways, go read Gone so that more of you read it and then more people care, and then I can cosplay from it and people will know what it is.
Yep.
Want it. It is such a niche thing. It is such a small fandom.
But they're so loud about it.
Yep.
Like those couple of people, they're so passionate about it, and I respect them.
Yep. But no, go read it. It's technically a 6-book series, chat. And then there's a 3-book spin-off. You don't have to read them all. Just read the first one.
You don't have to read the spin-off.
If you read the first one and you like it, read the rest. But just read the first one. That's all I ask.
Yep.
Oh my God, all
because
of
if
these
they
are
know the
individual.
ending of the first one, then you can cosplay the guy you want to cosplay the way you want to cosplay him.
I do want to cosplay him in the way I want to cosplay him.
I know. I know you do. You little loser.
I like it.
I know, because you're a loser.
I'm so normal.
Uh-huh.
Small but loud are my best favorites. You're so right. Small but loud is a great fandom to
I
be.
have great news about myself. Small but loud is your favorite? Let me tell you about me.
You are.
I am small but loud. I saw
I was
the
reading
things
about
I
it lunch at school
Sorry.
once. My friend was reading over my shoulder, and he's like, "You reading it? Can I borrow it when you're finished?" It's so like out there. Like it gets weird, but like in a good way. But the main protagonist is white bread. We're not here for him.
We don't
Unless
like
you
him.
are. I guess that's cool.
No, it's not.
Yeah, the side characters and the villains are what make that series.
Like, you can like him. I just don't agree with you and don't understand why.
You can,
and I
but
might
I'm
have
good.
lost a little bit of respect for
Yes,
you, actually.
Coconut, it is.
yeah, it is. It is.
That would be the
guy.
man I'd like to cosplay. Because he gets
Actually,
really
is
cool!
the dude. Uh-huh. Tell
You
me
ready?
more
You're about to get
that.
a bunch of dings. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're gonna get this one. No. Come on. Yeah.
I simply unmute your stream every now and then to listen to the dings.
Gimme. Do any Fable I used to draw? Ooh. What specifically Fable I
The
used?
rock AU.
I know you guys. They're all drawing the Rock AU right now.
Well, do more of it. Or the Hunger Games AU. I came up with that this morning. So, the Hunger Games AU, I didn't explain it fully, but the Hunger Games AU is Ray as Katniss, right?
Yeah.
Max as Peeta. And the reason that Ray volunteers is because Caspian gets chosen, and, like, in canon, Caspian has chronic pain and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And so, in, like, the Hunger Games AU, Ray understands that because of the chronic pain and, like, the disability that Caspian suffers, he will not be able to fight to his fullest and will probably not survive the Hunger Games, and volunteers for him. And then it follows the same thing that kind of happened within Fable, where Ray struggles with the fact of, like, I like this person, but I have a boyfriend. What's happening?
Sorry, somebody mentioned the idea of a Fable gone AU, and don't let me go down that. Don't let me go down that hole. I will go down that hole. I will not come back. I will not shut up. Where else are you tagging people in Hunger Games?
So so Ven specifically said, like, you know how at the end, you know, spoilers for the Hunger Game, I guess. You know, at the end of the Hunger Games, like the first one, it's like they both get to live, you know?
Yes,
like that's the bit.
Yeah.
And Ven is a bitter past tribute. Who tried to do the same thing with Fang, and it didn't work. Yeah.
Oh, that hurts!
I know! Athena is Rue, because it has to be like that.
Yeah, it does.
It does just have to be like that.
It does.
And it's, like, that's kind of the bit. I have thoughts about iDuo, but I don't know if they're good thoughts. Like, I don't know if they're
I don't think they're okay.
What, no, say your thing first.
No, I don't have anything. It's not happy.
Okay, tell me it.
No, I'm just saying whatever it is. It's not.
Yeah.
They're not slash pausing.
So, you know how they're half siblings?
Yeah.
I do picture them still being half siblings who live in different districts.
Ooh. Okay.
And I picture Sherbert being a previous winner.
Yeah. Okay. That checks out.
From like District 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, in the quarter quell, the one where they like are like, oh, we get the past guys.
Yeah, we get the past guys. Yeah.
It will put Ray and Sherbert in direct opposition.
Yeah.
I kind of picture like Sherbert taking on like a role of like, yeah, like it looks like they're a complete dickhead the entire time, because they have to play it up for the capital kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then they kind of like chill out by the end of the second one, because you know how the second ends.
Yeah.
So like that kind of thing, for sure.
I agree. Yes.
I also think that I would put Sherbert and Centros in the same district. I don't know why, but I just wanna.
Yeah. I agree. I think me and him being from District 2 checks out.
That's my thought. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't think District 1, but District 2,
no.
that feels right.
Me and Centros being from District 2 checks out, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nods.
Yeah.
Nods aggressively.
Yeah, exactly. That is my bit. Who is the mentor from Ray's district? That's a great question. I don't have an answer for you yet.
It's like Luce.
No, because Luce is not Haymitch coded.
No, he's not.
Luce is too nice.
But like in the context of Fable.
Well, okay, hang on. Like, who's somebody who's like, I would put, okay, you know who I would put? I would put Len. Yeah, I would put Len. Because I was like, he's nice, but also questionable. And I was like, oh, I know who it is.
That's the, you figure it out.
Yeah.
That's so right.
Yeah.
Oh,
And like,
you got it.
So,
you got it.
Actually, a lot of people don't know the backstory of Haymitch, which I want to talk about.
Love Haymitch.
Haymitch in
He's
his
so good.
game. People don't know about this because they didn't read the books, because it's not mentioned in the movies. But in Haymitch's game, it was like the first kind of couple times that they were using the force field, right? And Haymitch figured out how it worked. He was like, he threw a rock at it and it bounced off, and he threw a boulder at it and it bounced off, and he was like, okay, I understand how this works now. And at the end of his games, there was like him and one other person left. By the way, I'm pretty sure Haymitch's game was the one where it was double the amount of contestants.
Oh.
Don't quote me on that. Let me double check that though. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's a thing. Like I'm pretty sure he was another quarter quell.
Yeah.
And that's why his was double the amount of people. Haymitch game.
Ooh.
Um.
Chad is saying yes.
Yeah, I think so. I know some things. What was Haymitch's? Yeah, it was the it was the quarter quell where it was the double. And basically he was up against like all of the, because it's 24 usually because there's 12 districts, right?
Yeah.
But for Haymitch it was 48 people. So he was up against 47 people, right? 3 of which are from his own district, and he survives to like one less person, and he's like running from her, and she's got an axe. And she's like throwing axes at him, and she's got like another one, and he runs all the way to the edge.
Yeah.
To the force field because he knows how it works, and he at the very last second drops like a sack of potatoes, and the axe bounces off of the force field and hits her in the face, and she dies.
Yeah.
And that's how he won, because he's clever. But here's the sad part. Haymitch was clever, right? And he used a piece of the game against the game makers, basically. And they weren't exactly happy about that. So you know what they did? They killed his entire family.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, and that's why he's an alcoholic. And I do think that there is something to be said about Len outsmarting people and then them killing his brother for it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
That
and
was
his girlfriend?
that
Great.
was not his punishment. It was
and
because
his
it
girlfriend, thanks.
Yeah, and his brother and his girl and the girlfriend of the brother. Yeah, he lost his brother and his sister-in-law. Like he got nobody left.
He's just having a horrible time, and that's so understandable why he's an alcoholic.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it makes sense now. I think you could make an argument for Oshi being Effie because of that, and I think it's funny.
Okay, no, Oshi and Len. I enjoy that dynamic.
Duo.
That's a dynamic.
So funny, right? Like, there's a point here. Which district would Parex be from? Probably one, actually.
Either that or she's like on the team. You know what I mean? Like she's capital. But it depends who you're saying. But that's a question for another day that we don't have to answer.
That is a question for a different day. Because there are some questions we cannot answer.
Yeah, there's some arguments.
There are some arguments.
Parex, I could see Parex as a game maker. That I could see, and that's all I'll say on the matter.
That's a good point. You have a point to make
here. Seriously, right about that? Yeah, okay. Parex being a game maker. To be clear, that checks out with her doing like illusion stuff too.
Yeah. No, it does.
Nods.
It checks out. Like really well.
Whee!
I simply am an enjoyer of the Hunger Games. I occasionally go back into my Hunger Games phase and dip out and then go back in. What if I talk about my Hunger Games AU? The SBI one.
I enjoy your SBI AU.
Okay, let me pull up my notes app because that's where I keep all my information about my AUs. I like have it like maybe half written, and I also like probably need help with it. I have so many AUs. I have a Camp Half-Blood AU, I have a Space AU, I have a Hunger Games AU, I have a Part 2 to my Assassins AU.
I love your Assassins AU!
my Part 2 of my Assassins AU is actually like partly written. That is probably gonna be the next thing I finish.
Did I read that?
I haven't finished it, so you haven't read it yet, but I did tell you in a call about my plans for it.
Yeah.
About how it's gonna be like more slice of lifey in part 2 and how in part 3 it gets like serious again. We did talk about this.
You when Emerald Duo does anything.
I agree. I love them. You love Emerald Duo? No way.
Can you tell?
There isn't actually a really good Emerald Duo Hunger Games AU that I read. I put it in my archives, actually. Let me get the link from my archives. I'm gonna just casually put that in there. Hang on.
Yeah.
Where's my archives link? Invite people. Copy link. Okay. Here you go. This is my archives. These are the Athena's archives. Athena's archives.
Yep.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop. I did that wrong. I'm so good at my job. Thank you. Okay, so there's my Athena's archives. In the MCYT like wing, the librarian's picks channel has it in there. What is it called? I definitely like put it in here. It was like, I think it was the most recent thing. Yeah, A Collection of Dust. It is Queer Platonic Emerald Duo in Hunger Games AU. There are certain things that I loved about it. There are certain things that I'm like, that's an interesting way that you would do it. I would do it differently, but it was really well written and it was really beautiful. And if you liked the Hunger Games, you should read it. It pulls more directly from the books than from the movies.
Listen, I just have a lot of thoughts about Hunger Games because I literally had to for a class this last semester.
I know, yeah. This is what partly got me on it, because you were like, I have to read the Hunger Games for class, and I was like, I should reread the Hunger Games, and then I did, and then I was like, I have feelings.
No, and I know Haley's not awake because if she was, she would come in here and talk about the prequel and the movie coming out of the prequel, because she has opinions and thoughts on it.
I am so hyped about the prequel.
Me too. I did not read it, but what Haley has told me about it, and it is neat.
Yeah, I know like the basic premise and like some things from TikTok and stuff like that. My thing is I always watch movies before I read the book because I find that the book is better, so I'm disappointed if I read the book first, watch the movie second. So I watch the movie first, read the book second. But
yeah.
I
did the floor.
So I write it differently. The original one, the one I read was Emerald Duo. The one I'm writing is Twins Duo. And it is like the thing of like, you know, Katniss is the one taking care of everything because her mum is like not coping well with, you know, the death of her husband and things. And guess who that parent who's grieving is? It's Phil's of Minecraft. No way. It's Phil's of Minecraft. I guess she gets chosen for the reaping. Oh, look at that. It's Tommy in it. Who could have guessed?
Whoa.
Guess who volunteers as tribute? Oh my god, it's Melissa. Wowie. Guess who is the baker's son who also gets chosen? Oh my god, it's Technoblade. Who could have guessed? These things matter to me. So, a lot of Hunger Games AUs that I have seen / read, they put Dream as Snow, and personally, I disagree. Actually, I disagree wholeheartedly with that decision. I think Dream is like a District 1 tribute or some shit like that, but he is not Snow. Snow is his own entity. Like, I wholeheartedly disagree with the idea of putting Dream as Snow, and I'm glad that you're with me on this.
No, I remember when you messaged me and you were like,
we did talk about this.
Dream as Snow, and I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah. And I was like, but no, not me. I'm built different. I disagree, actually. And you were like, I also disagree. Yeah. So, I think I'm just genuinely gonna keep Snow as Snow. Like that dude's just gonna be that. Like, because not everybody needs a replacement.
Schlatt, but like...
But I put Schlatt as Haymitch, is the thing. You see?
Yeah.
Like, most of the characters I'm replacing are, like, tributes and past tributes, because I feel like the capital is its own thing that I don't want to fuck with too hard.
Yeah.
It's just a little built different. Then there's, like, so, you know the girl Glimmer from District 1? Yes, I do. Hear me out, George. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. I know, I get what you're putting down.
Thank you. Then there's like a literal, so one of the descriptions for one of the characters, when I was reading I took notes, a literal description of one of the characters is a monstrous boy from District 2 who lunges forward to volunteer. That's Dream. That one's Dream. Where it's like, you were raised in District 2, and your idea of glory is going and fighting in the games and winning, and that's why you volunteered as tribute, and that's where I would put Dream, actually.
Yeah.
Then we have Haymitch as Schlatt, because I said so. Rue is Fundy.
Yeah.
Because Wilbur is Katniss. And that makes sense to me. Yeah, and it's like, because like it just makes sense to me, I think. And it's just cool. I also like, it's not like, again, this is like super like half written, but the idea is like also like if I were to continue said series, if I look at Joanna and I look at Nikki Nihachu,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like these are things that you need to just like acknowledge are true, and it's just like the concept is like they get chosen, and I really enjoy the fact that I get to switch up some of the dynamics of Peeta and Katniss. Because obviously the dynamic is going to be made into completely platonic. 10 minutes on the timer, by the way. It will be completely platonic, first of all, because obviously. I also just can't write romance. That's why I stick with fan family. But then there's also the fact of like Katniss is like this socially inept person who really does not know how to communicate with other human beings, and Peeta's like, I will now play the part of a dude who is so happy to be here, don't even worry about it. And you cannot make Technoblade Peeta in that sense.
No.
And for Katniss in that sense. You have to flip the character traits. And that gives you the opportunity to just make Techno get really pissed off. Because, like, that's a thing in the books where anytime that, like, Peeta's like, she's my friend and I love her and things, Katniss is just like, what are you playing at? It's just really funny. And I think that it's really funny for that to just happen for Techno and Wilbur. of just like Wilbur being like, yeah, we've been friends for a really long time, you know, like I think of him as another brother to me, and that's why it's so hard
like,
to be in the games with him, you know, and Techno's like,
saying?
we literally have met twice, what are you talking about? And Wilbur's like, we're just playing the game, and he's just like, what do you mean, why are we lying now? And he's like, well, I have to go home to my brother, and like his motivation for lying, because Peter's motivation for lying is saving Katniss because he's in love with her, Wilbur's motivation for lying is Tommy, to get home to Tommy, and like his motivation for like playing up this part, he's like, I'm gonna do whatever they want me to do because I need to get home to my little brother. Actually, I promised him that I was gonna try, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes, kind of thing. I like that's the thing, because like technically Wilbur fills the role of Katniss because he is the older brother who volunteered for his younger brother. But at the same time, Techno is so Katniss.
Techno is so Katniss.
Like the braid thing as well, like the thing of like that's like her thing. I'm like, yeah, well, you know who else also has a braid all the time? Like that kind of being a thing where like, and like, you know that the trick that Peter pulls where he like starts hanging out with like the other district people, like the District 1 and stuff, I would flip that as well. I would give that to Wilbur. I would make him hang out with that and be like, no, I'm like a great shot and everything. It's like, yeah, Techno's, you know, he's strong, but he's like, he's a big guy and he must be slow, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. But actually, he's just playing it up.
Yeah.
And like, the thing is that Peter's motivation, again, was to save Katniss. But in this, Wilbur would be totally ready to kill Techno for a bit there.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely, I want to put them in turmoil, and, like, make it, and I want to hurt my audience, because that's what I do best, and be like, yeah, Wilbur's totally ready to literally put an arrow through Techno's neck. This is not a bit, he's not playing it up, he's not messing around, he's truthing. He would kill Techno if it came down to it, because he loves Tommy. And then I will let Wilbur be the one who gets sick, and Techno take care of him, and Wilbur be like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I not dead? And just it kind of being like, you are pathetic. I'm not gonna kill you while you're sick. Kind of thing. And then they talk about Tommy in like that little like cave and stuff like that. And then that is the thing that like gets them things from the sponsors and like also what makes them kind of have like a bonding moment about it. Like this is how I would carry out this fic. I'm thinking about it so hard. Sherbert, I'm back on my Hunger Games that you are.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yes, you are.
I'm gonna start writing things down. I have my handy dandy notebook like Blue's Clues. I am so passionate about my AUs.
You are so real for that.
This is the thing, I can't write AUs unless I sit there and talk about them, which is why I'm like, this is the thing, like, people are like, what is your writing process? I'm like, well, okay, hear me out. My writing process is writing a bunch of random, non-coherent thoughts in my notes app. Then I call Sherbert, that's step 2. Then I tell them all my thoughts, and then when I'm bouncing them off of Sherbert, I find out which ideas I like, which ones I don't.
Do.
What I would like. I take in your criticism, and then I add it all together, and then I write a first draft in my notes app also, and then I throw it in Google Docs and I go read it, and then Sherbert reads it.
And I read it and I go yes.
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, and now we're good. Like that is my process, but a significant part of my process is just info dumping at people.
Yep. No, and rightfully so. Like that's the thing, when you actually like say your ideas out loud, it's a lot clearer which ones you actually like. Like I've noticed that when we get new members on Fable, and I have to sit there and explain like my lore. And like while I'm doing that, I will come up with like 30 more things and be like, oh my god, I just figured out how this is gonna work. In my process of telling you how it works, I just figured it out.
Exactly.
Here's how it works.
No, that's the thing. You will never hear the same info dump from me, because every time I info dump, I come up with new things to say because I'm on a tangent, and I'll lead on from that tangent. And then that, like, tangent that was in the last time will get included in the next time I info dump about that thing, and then more things will get added onto it. The more I talk about something, the more things I will have to say about it in the future. You would think that I just get it out of my system. No. That just adds fuel to the fire. I hate to break it to you. Where is my pencil?
I'm your rubber duck!
You are my rubber duck.
That's the bit!
It is the bit. You are, in fact, my rubber duck.
Yeah.
it is a thing where we just say things at each other and we're like, oh, that's a great idea, let me write that down.
Yep.
Yeah,
I need a ladder.
Such a thing that just works. And it is such a key part to me coming up with any idea ever, is just talking to Sherbert.
Yeah. It's because I'm cool like that.
No, you're lame.
What? I did it, I glitched on top of the box!
You did not, you climbed the ladder.
No, it watched me fall a couple times.
Well, I see you go on top of the box. I see that you are on it, but you still climb the ladder.
Yeah, because what did you want me to do?
Well, you're like, I don't like using the ladder. I never want to climb a ladder ever. You know? But you just climb the ladder.
I'm like that? I am like that.
You are. You're like, I'm never gonna use a ladder or the scaffolding. It's dumb. Or I'm never gonna use soap. Soap is for cheaters. And things like that, you know?
I'm not using soap.
Soap is for cheaters. The ladder thing is just you being an idiot.
Yeah. You're right.
I know I'm right. 98%.
Something like that.
Yeah. I got my handy dandy notebook. Okay.
Sent me a thing, but I can't look at it right now, and I'm very upset about it.
I sent things in the Fable Discord, and I want to look at them, but I can't look at them right yet because I will say things out loud that I can't say out loud.
Good night. Have good eeps. We will be
get
here.
Some good eeps. We will, yeah.
Nods.
These are good vibes.
Yeah.
Also, I was instructed by my dear wife, Haley. We will be playing Jackbox. You don't have a say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I have never done Jackbox on stream before.
I know, but you gotta.
I know. And it's funny because, okay, so you know how I got invited to play Phasmophobia a lot, like way back when, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Entirely because I was like, new game, don't know game, don't want to play game, don't want.
This is new, I don't like it.
Yeah, no, real. And then Pixie, Proton Pixie, like messaged me and was like, yeah, you wanna call and play Bed Wars? And I was like, yes, absolutely. So I get on call, and they're like, you wanna play Phasmo? And I'm like, yes.
Yes.
And I'm like, I have no idea how this is gonna go. I have never touched this game. I am terrified. And then I played it, and now I'm like, I can play Phasmo.
I've never played Phasmophobia, but I would love to. I think it would be funny, because I'm incompetent at every video game I've ever played. Which is what makes it funny, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm also, for reference, still trying to figure out what my Steam password is. Or my Steam email.
Yeah. Good night, Eep gamers. Shout out to everybody who is currently eeping, but has the Sherbathon open on their computer. You are a real one.
Whenever I go to sleep, I just leave it open. And
it's the easiest thing you can do to help the streamer.
Yeah. I mute it, leave it on, and then I
open.
listen to a podcast and go to bed. I do think I will be napping during Magic segment again, because it's just like a good chunk of time that you are doing things that you don't need me around for specifically.
Yeah.
And it's a good time for me to get some eeps in.
I'm debating if we're actually gonna do Magic tonight, because I might just go like grind.
Oh, that's fair of you.
But you should eep.
I did sleep for 6 hours though earlier, because I didn't plan to.
I didn't even sleep that long.
Yes, you did. I timed how long you slept.
Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does. Well, okay, you didn't necessarily sleep for 6 hours, but you were like Betty by times for 6 hours.
I was Betty by times, yeah, but I didn't actually go to
Yeah. I didn't sleep for 6 hours. I listened to a podcast for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then I fell asleep.
Okay.
because like I got off the night shift thing and I went and I laid down and I put on the new Detailed Diatribe from Overly Sarcastic Productions because I wanted to listen to it, and Connor was like, it's really good and I think you'll like it because you talk about superheroes a lot, and I was like, you're so right, I will listen to that. And then I did listen to it, and then I fell asleep. I woke up 3 hours later, I looked over and you were doing Murlaw, and I saw that there were like 5 active mods doing things in the chat, and I was like, they got it, and I went back to bed. And I woke up like maybe like 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Maybe like 5 hours. Roughly, I don't know. It was a while ago, but I slept for a good long time. I had some Betty Byatt moments.
Yeah.
So I'm actually quite energized. I also ordered McDonald's for myself and got myself a tea.
Yeah.
Why did my music just get really hype? What happened? I just got so spooked. I'm gonna send you a link to a song, and I want you to play it so that you understand what happened to me just now.
Okay, on what just randomly came on?
Yeah, it's just a YouTube link. Yeah, okay. This song just came on right after my like chill lore music, and I was like, you know? I was like, what is happening?
It's the single first note of the.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, who am I fighting?
That's actually a really solid song. I'm gonna yank it.
No, I know, right? Like, Reese played it during D&D one day, and I was like, what song is that? I'm stealing it for lore. And he was like, oh, it's Stone Defender from Hollow Knight OST, and I was like, give me it. And I put it in my lore playlist. Shut up, Hollow Knight.
Oh, I got confused.
What did you do?
I went looking for a playlist and then I couldn't find it because of the thing I did, but I found it.
Were you on the wrong account?
No. What? I don't think you've actually seen the regular playlist, but do you see what might be a little different about this?
Oh, what? What am I looking at?
Oh no, not that. That's just a song.
It is just a song. I was like, what is this?
That is just a song. Not that.
Sure
not
is.
that.
Uh-huh.
You see anything off about what this might be called?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did the thing to make sure because you know how I show.
Yeah, you had to.
I was like, I don't wanna risk that.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't find it just now.
Yeah, that checks out.
Listen.
Why don't you just, like, hang on, I'm gonna DM it to you because I don't want to, like, reveal anything. There you go. Why don't you just do that, and then keep your things and stuff in the places they're supposed to be?
No, it is.
Okay.
I've already done that. It's just when I like show stuff on my screen, like when I go to like Google.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Because it can be in the side. We do. Not very long though.
No. We're almost there.
What have I missed since the Magic the Gathering bit? A while.
A lot.
Listen, chat, one of these nights you're gonna get my magic rant.
The one that I got?
Yeah, the one that you got.
Sherbert just info dumped all of like magic onto me. I really like Liliana. I think she's cool.
I'm planning to do a lot of art this Sherbathon.
Yeah.
I have an idea that if I'm sure people might want to like join me in doing. I want to take because you know I don't draw people as much or as well as I draw like things.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I draw people, not things.
Yeah. I want to grab landscapes from Fable Season 3 and draw how I interpret the buildings.
Ooh, yes, please do that.
Like, I want to draw what my house looks like from the outside, not in block game.
I would love if you did that, and then you gave me the background, and I could draw you on it.
Yeah. No, because
Like,
that's what I know I can do, is go and, like, draw the real version of the buildings.
Yeah. You know what sub-goal we could fill this subathon? It's the one that there's specifically, like, you were like, I can yoink some people, and by people I mean Athena. The thing where we
That's
put
what
all
we
the
were
single
already
people
doing.
into
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I was like, we're kind of already on it.
We were
but I
doing
feel
that.
like we are fulfilling that sub-goal at the moment. Because I am just putting Fable characters in different AUs, which is exactly what the bit is.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yep.
Because I've definitely done like a bit on the last subathon when I, in the middle of the night, was just sitting there and doing the same thing to FBI. I was like, you go here,
Yeah,
and you go here, and you go here.
That's the bit.
Yeah.
Thank you
like,
for the 8 months live. One moment.
Oh,
Thank you. I appreciate it. I am doing good. I am actually fairly energized. The ability for me to shower and sleep and just go walk around the house is my life expectancy is so much longer.
Life expectancy.
My life expectancy.
The expiration date got extended.
Because like in the context of like a 72-hour Sherbathon, I'm like already losing my marbles right now.
Yeah.
And that's weird to think about because I'm like, I have all my marbles.
Yeah. And it is because you have, I think it's just because of the amount of people that we have doing things this
absolutely,
time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, living with Haley and Centros is definitely helping a lot because they
I
can
can
just
literally
kind
just go take my camera.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's also like, you know, I am not up at all 24 hours of a day trying to do everything because I don't have people to help me, you know?
It's true.
And stuff like that. Like, we just set ourselves up a lot better that I don't think we're gonna die this time.
No, I don't think we're gonna die.
Yeah.
And like I had the realization with Haley's birthday too. I was like, oh, I can keep going.
You can. You just leave them with me. Like, it's fine. I have a modcast. We can handle it.
Organization.
Yeah.
Mods can have a stream.
Exactly. We'll like break it up into segments. I'll be like, mod time, and look at that. Oh wow, it's Athena time, and we can probably paint more on Tuesday as well.
Yeah.
So we're painting on Wednesday.
I want to go color like the sketch pages I've done for character Sherbert.
Yeah.
That I want to do really bad. And I might actually move some sub-goals around because I really want to do the notebook.
That's
I want to
fair.
make it like lower because I want to do it really bad. And I don't want to have to wait to do it.
Yeah. Where did I put my pencil? I don't even know where it is. Anyway. But like, yeah, we're like less likely to just collapse and die after this subathon. Like, I don't think I'm gonna need like an entire week to recuperate afterwards. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm genuinely just gonna be okay. Because like, literally, like, I was worried that I wasn't gonna like get to do like certain things that I just do in my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Naruto Night with Meta is an important part of my week. And then I was just like, you guys got this. I'm gonna go watch anime.
Yep. And that's the other
and
thing.
It was chill.
I haven't needed to go to watching mode yet.
Yeah.
Like, we watched the vlog this morning while I ate breakfast, and that was it. Like, we haven't watched. Like, I have a list of videos and stuff to watch, but like, we haven't even needed it yet. We're probably gonna do it tonight. Tonight we're gonna do a watch, and I'm gonna mine probably.
That's a good time.
It is.
Yeah. And like, that's like, it's just gonna be like very chill. I was also talking with chat last night. I think this is something that you probably have some more things to say on than like the people that I was with at the time. Is like types of anime. And the types that like I watch and how I am a big shonen anime enjoyer because I just go, oh, power of friendship. Oh my god, you're so right. You know, like it's like wow, magic and power of friendship. Whippy, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of my jam. which is why I am enjoying Naruto so much, and why I love like Jujutsu Kaisen so far. It's really good, by the way, Jujutsu Kaisen. I think you would actually really like Jujutsu Kaisen. I know you're not currently in an anime kind of headspace, but if you do get back into that, I do recommend Jujutsu Kaisen.
That's so true.
Like, that's one that I think is your jam specifically. Because it feels kind of like interesting for you, I think. Like, and like how it's gifted so many.
Private beans! Thank you! Hold up, let me do a little bit of a
Oh, and we have 10 minutes on the timer from Volcanic Raptor.
Oh, Velocipaster.
Velocipasta!
But thank you so much, Private Beast, for the 10. If you got gifted, make sure to say thank you. I'm gonna go add to the timer.
Yep.
We back up to like 40. Yeah, we are. we're just back up.
We are just back up.
It's me,
I'm like, okay. So true.
I just sing.
I sing a song. Do you have a song you'd
Sing a
like?
song?
Yes, get some good rest, Midnight. You take some time. What was I saying? I was saying
Fish is
something.
at a bird cage. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I was holding it in my hands already, and then Hey like poked me, and I was like, "Oh, you're so right." Like it was already on Character Sherbert's playlist.
By the way, I forgot to tell you this, just for like day-to-day knowledge. Crane wraps are not they're DMCA free.
Yeah.
This is knowledge I recently attained, and I was like, ugh.
Yes, I did know this.
Yeah. Which is banging. You know what we could do later, probably? I mean, not necessarily tonight, but one of the days. We could watch animatics.
I know! I was thinking about that, because I definitely have some.
You have a strong playlist of animatics. I also, like, have quite a few animatics that I think I wanted to send you. They're in my, like, animatics channel, I think.
Yeah, you have an animatics channel. I have my playlist.
I do. I have a playlist and a channel.
Yep.
Because I get to put little descriptions in my little channel.
I didn't know this. Yeah, Crane Wraps is DMCA free. I remember finding that out and being like, oh.
Yeah.
But then being afraid to change my music playlist because that's me.
Yep, that is you. But yeah, no, it's good. I'm also appreciating the fact, like, no, you literally were like, we're giving up on DMCA, and I was like, we're gonna play Hosier overnight, actually. We will be listening to Hosier.
I know, I literally was like, if I'm playing Beat Saber, DMCA isn't real.
Yeah, no. As long
because
as
they're
we
gonna
don't
flag that, and that's a game. So
as long as we don't enter the territory of the mouse, we're fine.
Yes,
you know?
No, literally. I was like, if it's Disney, it's a no.
It's a no, because we will be smited about it. Like, Disney will not let that slide, not even for a second. Which is so unfortunate, because Prince Ali goes so hard.
It does!
I mean, I think we could get away with the Anna version.
We could, yeah, that's true. Sorry, I just found a way to parkour in the Power Wash game.
I'm watching you do it.
You heard it's block game, but it's not.
This is the thing, I just watch Sherbert parkour so often. Like, you guys just watching them do absolutely nothing while they talk and have a conversation with me, this is what we do on calls.
This is literally what we are like when we call. Anyways, I'm gonna go sing.
You sing. Stop it, you filthy cosplayer.
He is lawyers ready at all times and will not hesitate. Real. Okay.
Oh, you went really silent for a second there, and I was like, what are you doing? And I looked over at stream, and I was like, oh my god.
It was the song.
It was the song.
The song!
We discussed this yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it yesterday? Oh my god.
It was yesterday, yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry. You guys sing.
Okay, I will be sick. I'll be back. Okay, so this song, very good song. The song is called Rule Number 4, Fish in a Birdcage. The band is Fish in a Birdcage. And So this song I had on Character Sherbert's playlist. I had it as a it's SBI, you know, because everything's SBI in my brain. And then I was like, no, this is Brothers too. But for some reason I was like, Sherbert's singing, and then Hey was poking me and was like, this song but Ray, and I was like, oh, yeah, Ray's singing, but it's just about. So I'm gonna sing this for you, chat. This song goes really, really hard. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics. I don't need them. In a birdcage, lyrics. We're gonna sing now. So if you would like to picture this as brothers while I sing, as if Ray is singing, please do. It's my favorite. All right, let's sing, shall we? Really good song. Point A. Inside a bird cage, my brother always sings me songs. With his beak he tries to soothe me. He makes me feel that I belong. He has a wild imagination and tells me things that must be true. Like there's a world where I can take flight, where I can freely move. So carry me through these walls, brother of mine. Show me the world outside. Has to be true. I'm counting on you to be my wings and my eyes. Holds lines in my hands, like that one. As I breathe into our silence, there's a voice that comforts me. It's a voice of understanding. It's the voice of empathy. Wings of feathers, tails and fintips. We feel each rock so differently. You gave me more than I could ask for. Indistinguishability. So carry me through these walls, brother of mine. Show me the world outside. Has to be true. I'm counting on you to be my wings and my eyes. So carry me through these walls, brother of mine. Show me the world outside. Has to be true. I'm counting on you to be my wings and my eyes. Good song. Good song. There's a couple lines. One that I'd like to talk about that is not the one you think I'm gonna talk about. There's a line like talking about it's like listing things, right? Everyone wants to figure out how to do animatic to this. There's absolutely something for Ray's first verse, Sherbert second verse, or Ray's both verses, but the second verse is necessarily about Sherb. But the specific line, I interpret it differently than it is meant to be interpreted. But there's nothing saying it needs to be interpreted the way it's meant to. So it's the line, wings of feathers, tails, and fin tips. So it's like saying, like, wings of feathers, tails, and fin tips. But I raise you, wings of feathers, tails, and fin tips. That holds hand, me when elytra, me when elytra, me when wings, me when bird, but just elytra. And I like that line with our elytra headcanon. Among many many other things in the song, but that one in particular I think is really neat. I like when things hit things really on the head, and that's like a really direct line. It's not what it's saying, but it's what I'm gonna say it's saying. I thought you were gonna say, yeah, because just like bird metaphor, Sherbert is bird. What can I say? I just enjoy it, and also to be my wings and my eyes. We're literally called I duo. We're literally called I duo. Can I just say? Can I just say? It's not what it's saying. Exactly. It's not what it means, but it's not what it's not saying. So I think I'm right then. Okay, chat. Shall we go back? I will say, one of these days, chat, probably tomorrow, if I start out on Fable block gaming, I'm gonna listen through my character Sherbert playlist and talk about all the songs that I can. Freedom! Thank you, Bean! Thank you! Is there a canon reason why Sherb is bird other than Elytra? Technically, yes. But there, so, okay. I won't lie to you guys. Sherbert is bird because I want Sherbert to be bird, and I wrote a canon reason around it. I wrote a canon reason around why Sherbert's bird. It was not the other way around. I just, like, caved in the midst of, like, season 2, where I was like, I want to be bird, and I'm gonna write reasons for it. That's the whole reason, actually. Anyways. Hello.
Me went fish in a bird cage.
You went fish in a bird cage. Did you hear me talk about the one line?
I did not, because I was out of the room. Tell me.
Yeah. So there's a line that I interpret incorrectly, but also it's not. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. So
Yeah.
it's the line, wings of feathers, tails, and fin-tipped. Right? It's like naming various things. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I raise you wings of feathers, tails, and fin-tips. And we wend our Elytra.
I agree.
It's not what it's saying, but
It's not what it's saying, though.
The grammar is not implying one or the other. So
No.
that's that. But
No, you're right.
Sherbert is bird because I wanted it.
I agree.
That is literally it.
No, it is, because you were like, I want to be burb.
I want to be bird.
Like,
For a while,
I
was like,
canon, and we were like, okay.
What if I make wingers canon? What if because originally when I commissioned Hey to make my like cosplay wing ears, I was like, they're gonna symbolize my Elytra. And that quickly devolved.
It sure did. Canon reason? I want to be bird, so true.
And every day I fight the urge.
Yeah. You don't fight it well.
No, I don't.
You don't.
Sure.
I simply hold Prince Trio in my little hands. We're moving topics and changing accents. Don't worry about it.
We're so normal.
We're so normal. Anyway, I'm definitely just the one. So I care Prince Trio so much. I hold them in my hands because they are also the thing is that they and SBI are coded the same way.
Yes, they are. They're coded the same way.
We didn't do this on purpose. It just happened. Whoopsies. And you know, it is what it is. And this is the way that the cookie did crumble. Unfortunately for the cookie, we are just the same.
No, because I look at like Prince Trio, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
So Athena's Tommy, right?
Yep.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
You did it. You did it.
I did
But
do
like
it.
it's like you took Techno and Wilbur, said you get one half, you get one half, you get one half, you get one half.
It's exactly what I'm doing to Katniss and Peeta for the twins duo.
Yeah. It's like
it's like because yes, Ray is the poet, but also Ray and Athena are kind of bedrock rose coded.
Yeah, it's like you can say that like Ray is techno, but Ray can't fight.
No.
And then you look at like Sherbert's mental state, and you're like, that's Wilbur.
And it's also, but it's like, you're not a poet though. You are the soldier. You know? Like,
Yeah.
it's that.
It's that energy. We are silly little SBI people, and we did not do it on purpose.
It was an entire accident. It was, the thing is like, I think that, like, the way that we realized it, we were just, like, in a call. You, me, Hey, and Haley were playing MCCI at, like, 4 in the morning. And you were like, I was listening to Soldier Poet King, and I realized that we're the SBI. And I was like, we are the SBI.
It was literally a video on my For You page, and I was like, crap, we're the same.
Yeah, no, I think it was specifically, you had seen...
You're right.
You had seen, so true. You had seen, I personally hold Arrow Ace Tommy in it, character Tommy in it head cannons in my little hands, and I will never let go of them. It was the bit of like, you had seen a Soldier Poet King edit and immediately prepared for SBI, and then saw Prince Trio and were like, oh, wait a minute. I think that is what happened. And it's really funny.
I want to hit this sub goal so bad, chat, because I just want to show you guys all the edits that I have on my favorites on TikTok.
Yeah!
Because
we also have a channel about it in the Fablecast Discord.
In the Fablecast Discord, we literally have a channel called Cool Fan Stuff, where we will just send things and be like, look at what they did! Look at what they did! That's probably one of the things I'm gonna scroll through when I go to the reacting Fable content. Like, I'll let them send in stuff, but like, I'm just gonna look at the ones that we already were like, this!
No, it is the thing. I simply have a lot of songs that are SBI, or not SBI, well, I mean, they are SBI coded, but they're also Prince Trio coded. Like,
me went to the CMV.
Yeah, agree.
That.
Agree. Big, loud agree. Nods aggressively. Nods so loudly. Doesn't stop nodding. Not even a little bit. But like, it's specifically like, the Soldier Poet King thing is a very obvious one. Yeah. But like, also, if you look at like firstly, Ramblings of a Lunatic is such a character Athena song, and I need everybody to think about that. And I need you to like, think about it really hard, and I need you to understand it. And I need you to. Yeah. Then we got The Two Birds, which is so real, and also a CMV. Go watch it.
Go watch it. It's almost like oh my god, I just got lore.
YouTube. Oh my god.
I got Power Wash lore and I wasn't expecting it.
Power Wash lore. Go watch it on YouTube. It's on Sherbert's YouTube. Go, it's good. There's also Called Them Brothers, also by Regina Spektor, because it's good. It's good. I need you to listen to It Took Me By Surprise by Maria Mina and think about iDuo, specifically in season 1. I need you to listen to it, and I need you to think about it. Everybody do that. That's your homework. Once again, Brother by Matt Buckley. Yeah.
That's your homework.
Yeah, that's their homework.
My favorite thing was, what's it called? My songs that I know are going to go on my character Sherbert playlist, but they can't yet. Yeah. So this has happened several times, right? But I remember the Brothers reveal happening and me adding like 4 songs called Brother to my character Sherbert playlist.
There are so many good songs called Brother.
And I was like, I can't put them like, I put like Two Birds on there, and I was like, you don't, it's just iDuo, it's not anything in particular, they're not brothers, surely.
Yeah, you were like, and then you added Call Them Brothers, Brother by Codaline and Brother by Mads Buckley onto it, all at the same time. Like,
now they know they're brothers, so I can drop on those. The other one I think is really funny was, right after the season 1 finale, I added As the World Caves In.
As you should.
It had already been like, this is the season 1 finale song.
Yeah.
It's literally about blowing up.
Yeah.
It's literally about blowing up.
Like,
and I put it on there and I was like, this is the funniest thing.
I've talked about this with Jamie, is if you listen to As the World Caves In, and you think about the fact that Jamie and Athena were aggressively clinging on to each other at the end of the season, and like holding on to each other and just trying to find comfort in each other's arms right before they died, just think about it.
I'm thinking.
Just think about it. Now, another one for
Thank you
that's
for
so
the
many
gift,
subs.
Ed. Thank you. That's so many. Thank you, Luminescence. The real luminescence. Thank you so much. Let me do a
It
little.
doesn't say luminescence.
What is it then? Luminescence?
Yeah,
No, it's lumen. If the 3 is an S.
Why would there be 2 S's? S's is.
Ooh.
That's
Thank you for
not
the
how
gifted.
luminescence is spelled.
Oh, they're not on my head.
And Lumine is like a character from Genshin. So you're wrong, I think.
That's fair.
It doesn't say luminescence. Tell me who's right. It better be me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I also need you, specifically you, Sherbert. I need you to listen to Never Love an Anchor and think about character Sherbert.
I just added it to a playlist.
Good, because you're right.
No. I have to DM you what I tag it as.
DM me.
It's just trust me. There are lines.
Oh!
Uh-huh.
You have a point. You have a point.
I definitely listened to it and I was like, oh, this is character Sherp, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah.
No, I know where this gets tagged.
Yeah.
And then Haley grabbed it. So you know what that means.
Yeah. I do know what that means.
Never
so
Love an
real.
Anchor. Looks
Never Love an
looks
Anchor
at
for the
Crane
Crane
Wives.
Wives. Me when the Crane Wives. Also, shout out to Little Lion Man for being the most SBI and also Prince Trio coded song. It's so loudly Prince Trio and SBI.
Nods.
Little Lion Man, my beloved.
Thank you, by the way, for the subs. Just as another moment. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I got
sorry
sidetracked
for-
very quickly, but thank you.
Yeah. Also, tell me who's right, and it better be me. But if it's not, that's okay, but I'll still be upset about it because I don't like it when Sherbert's right. Not because I don't like your name, but because I don't like it when Sherbert's right. You know what, one of my, okay, this is the thing we talked about last night, is favorite Hosier songs. One of my favorite Hosier songs is Sunlight. And I think it says a lot about me as a person.
Yeah?
Sunlight and It Will Come Back are the 2 parts of my personality. Like they're the 2 halves of me, and that's it. Thank you. Because Sunlight is like, it's self-explanatory.
That's crazy.
I'm Suncode. But then you listen to It Will Come Back, and it's the just consistent longing for the kind of affection that you give to people and the kind of devotion that you present in relationships and friendships that you are in, and the longing for that to be returned even once. But it's never the same. It is the energy of I care more about this person than they care about me, and that is such a thing that I feel that in my rib cage. It hurts me, and it hurts me because it's I feel it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Sugar was right. Sugar was right.
Dang,
I'm right.
It's luminescence.
Boom.
But that's not how you spell luminescence. Because there's no C at the end.
Don't break their heart.
But there's no C at the end.
Listen, it's the same way that I say nightingale. It's not nightingale, but it's too late
not?
now. No.
What is it?
It's if you look at it, you'll see what I mean. But I know it's not nightingale. There's no sickle.
Oh,
There's no
it's
sickle.
nightingale.
There's no slime sickle. There's no
It's
sickle.
Oh no. Oh no. It's a good thing I just called him Night.
Yeah.
It's Nightingale. Oopsies. Whoopsies. It's okay.
Yep.
Are Are you making fun of me because I can't spell? Oh wow. Yes. No, I'm so dyslexic. I genuinely thought that I was reading it wrong for a minute there. I was like, but there's no C. And I was very baffled. But that's so valid of you. It just doesn't look like luminescence to me. And I don't like it when Sherbert's right, but that you're valid. You're valid. There's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. Sherbert, you suck. Fall down a well.
Yeah, I know. What is it with the well?
I don't know. I'm on the wells recently.
Tell me, every one of these tracks is different? Hold up. We're about to get some dings.
Oh, they're all different?
They're all different. After I finish this track, by the way, I am gonna go to the bathroom, so you'll be alone.
Okay.
But to be clear, we're doing this until I finish this level. That's
No,
our
I figured.
timer.
I figured that was gonna be the bit.
I've never read Ninth Name right. It took me really long. Fable? Wait, there's another one? Oh, hold up, I'll do this really quick.
What is my Steam password?
I don't know. No, I'm trying to think of other extremely Fable-coded songs that I have. I mean, I have, like, really obscure taggings for some songs. And
Yeah.
there is a list of songs that are character Sherbert songs that I cannot put on the playlist yet. And then when things get revealed, I will dump them all on the playlist.
Yeah.
And you will see what I mean.
Why?
Right.
What is my
I
password?
am gonna go to the bathroom. You get the stream for a moment.
Okay, do you want me to turn my camera on? I can do that.
You can, but then I have to set it up.
Well, if you don't want to set it up, you don't have to. I
Okay.
don't care.
I'll just, I know what I'll know what I'll do.
paint. What?
I got an idea.
Are you just gonna put
No,
my little
I'll-
guy on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But watch.
Wow,
I'm just
you're
gonna
so
put you
smart and
like
clever.
you're, like it's you. There you go. All right, I'll be back.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Hi, chatters. How are you doing? I'm simply a little guy. I'm kinda EP, chat. I might take a nap after this. Little bit of a nap. I think I'm just EP because I've been sitting in one seat all day, is the thing. Like usually, I just kind of get up and move around a lot. Like I just kind of wander around my house sometimes. I have been sitting in the same place for a while. I think I just need to like go walk around the house, pet the cat, lay down for a bit. How tall is character Athena? Character Athena is 5'3". Hi Athena, I'm in my Perix cosplay. That's so epic. I love Perix. She's such a vicious little bitch. She's so evil and horrible as a person, and I love her. I love acting as Perix. It's very fun. I offer it for consideration. Trust me not. Yeah, you get it. Can I ask how old you are? I am 20. I am 20 years old. I turned 21 in November. I really want to try and style my red wig for Paris. That's so valid of you. I need to style some wigs for things and stuff that may be coming in the not so far future. For stuff and things that I will be doing. I'm being a smart lad, Athena. I packed 3 days of lunch because I have choir camp. That is so smart of you. The first time I heard Perix, I went, that's Athena. That must be so fun to act. It is fun to act. Because I cannot be a full-time villain. But I can do it part-time. And that's exactly what I did. Chatters, I have been sitting here trying to remember what the hell my Steam login is forever. I don't know what it is. I have a Steam account, and I have games on it. I just don't know what my login is. Like, what is my password? You got this, I believe in you. That's so nice of you. I don't. What if I just do the I forgot my password? Wait, am I being really stupid? Oh my god, I am. I am so dumb. I did this last time where I type in the email. I don't need to type in the email, I need my account name. This is what got me last time I needed to sign into Steam, actually. And it is why it took me 3 hours to sign into Steam last time. I made the exact same mistake 2 times in a row. I'm super smart, chat. I know so much stuff and things. I need my username. Don't make fun of me. I'm doing my best. I know what my username is. It's my everything username. I'm so dumb. I just can't read, and so I just automatically assume that I'm supposed to be putting in my email. But I was just supposed to put my username. It's okay, I did it. I signed in now. We're signed into Steam. That took so long for me to realize I just wasn't supposed to put my email in there. I got there eventually.
I'm back.
I'm so stupid.
What'd you do?
So for Steam, you don't type in your email, you type in your username, and I've been typing in my email and trying every password I know for like the entire time we've been doing this, and I just needed to type in my username, and it was the first password I tried, but I had to type in my username and not my email, and I just figured it out.
I'm happy for you.
I'm logged into Steam now, though, so I can play Phasmophobia with you later if you want.
No.
Not today. I don't feel like it.
Oh yeah, no, but eventually.
No, but like if you want to play Phasmophobia, I can now do that. Is my point.
Yeah.
Oh, that took so long. I can also play Among Us.
You can play Among Us.
I can. I'm also not in baby jail anymore. I can play Uno. I'm not in MacBook jail.
Oh.
I was in MacBook jail because you can't run Uno on a Mac.
Yep.
You can, however, run it on Steam, on any other thing that's not a Mac.
Yep. Which you are now.
Yeah, I'm buying Uno right now. By the way, if we play Uno and I'm asleep, I want you to call me. Call my phone. I will wake up about it because you are also on emergency bypass.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, chat. We have this agreement where we don't call each other unless it's an emergency or like we need the other person to answer immediately.
Yeah.
So like so that's why we just keep ourselves on emergency bypass. So it's like if I call Sherbert, they need to pick it up. Do you know that you sent me to voicemail 4 times in your sleep?
No.
You did that. Because
I
was
only remember
calling
waking
you.
up and being like, oh, Athena's calling.
No. You kept rolling over and hitting the off button on your phone to make your phone shut up.
Because that's what I do with my alarm. I need to change your ringtone.
You do need to change it so that it's something different because I watched you roll over and hit the off button. I was like, did they just send me to voicemail in their sleep?
What is this? What is this? Hold up. What is this?
What is what? Oh, what is that? Is it rust?
It's really bad rust.
Get
I hate
the itty
that.
bitty guy.
Yeah, I gotta get the itty bitty guy. I haven't needed the itty bitty guy.
Yeah, you gotta get the itty bitty guy. I am also buying Power Wash Simulator because that's therapy, but cheaper.
No, you can come in co-op.
Yeah. So if we ever do a Power Wash podcast again, which is also just a good, I think that's just something fun that we can do.
Oh yeah.
Whenever. Because this is just like the vibes that we do have consistently.
Yeah.
And now I can power wash. I also, it's cheaper than therapy, and also it'll give my OCD a nice little pat on the head, you know?
Yeah, it does. I shout out to the Power Wash devs, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, they are real ones. So for anyone who doesn't know how I started playing Power Wash Simulator, so I get a lot of emails, chat, of companies being like, it's the 15th. Oh. Okay, I'll post it tomorrow. Oh.
Oh.
I'm supposed to post something today.
Yes, you are.
Did I get an email? I can post it now, but that's horrible.
That is horrible, analytics-wise.
I don't think I need to post it today. They just released today.
Okay. Then I think if you post it tomorrow, you're fine. You know what else you need to do that you forgot to do that I asked you to do?
Oh, okay, no. It's releases on that, post them after. We're good.
Okay.
Gotta freak out there.
Yeah, I was like, oh no. You started saying it, and I immediately knew what you were trying to talk about.
Oh. But no, so chat. I get emails a lot of people and, like, sponsorship offers. I do not take, I would say, like, 98% of the sponsorships that I get. I do not accept. Just because, like, I don't want to just take a bunch of sponsorships. And, like, I actually also want to be interested in what it is. But PowerWash devs messaged me, and they're like, hey, we're releasing the full game PowerWash Simulator. Do you want it for free? They're not asking me to even, like, play it on stream. They're like, do you want our game? And if you want to play it on stream, you can. And I'm like, actually, yes. I've seen this game, and I like it, and I will play it on stream. So they send me the code, and I do it. And I start playing the game, and I play the game a lot. I played a lot of PowerWash on stream for a while. Yeah. I played a lot of PowerWash. And then, like, I didn't hear back from them for a while. Like, I'd like, been playing it a lot, and that was it, and that was the bit. And then, like months later... Oh, it is. It's just the end of that. They messaged me and are like, hey, as a thank you for playing our game on stream so much, we're gonna send you a box. And they did. And they sent me, like, a box with a bunch of PowerWash Simulator merch. And I have a bunch of it, and it was so epic of them. It was very, very epic, because they didn't, like, even ask me to make anything for them. I just did it anyway, because I liked the game. And then they sent me things, and I was like, I didn't
No, they did. I love the stickers. I think you gave me one. It's on my laptop.
Yeah, I like the shirt that says ding, because they know. Yeah, they know that's what we're here for.
It is what we're here for.
Remember showing us the box of stuff? Yeah. Alright, you ready?
Okay, I now have installed PowerWash Simulator and Uno are both installing now. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna play so much PowerWash Simulator. Oh, you know what you need to do that I asked you to do that you didn't do that you forgot to do?
What?
Mathematics.
Oh, you're right, I do need to do that.
Yeah. I have to do the thing for October.
Yeah. Mathematics.
So true.
Did you not get it?
I do enjoy. I'm gonna text this to you because it's funny to me, but I won't say it on stream.
Alright. Why is it only over here? This isn't on the other side of the track. That's what's messing with me. There was none of this rust on the other side. So I feel like I've been duped.
That's funny to me.
Yeah. You're right.
Like, we never talk about it.
We don't, yeah, but it's just true.
But yeah. It's the bit.
I have various tally hall thoughts. One of them is a Mambu song.
Yeah.
Thank you for the raid, Dopamine Buddy. Hello, raiders. Hello.
Welcome.
For people who avidly listen to Tally Hall, it's, like, vague, but I really like, I'm pretty sure it's just called The Lady, is the name of the song.
That's
for Mambu.
Mambu.
Just the
That's
title,
so
yeah.
Mambu.
It's really short, but it's just like, it has the energy.
Yeah.
Your song? Yeah. Sometimes I'll listen to songs and I go, this is coded, but not for me.
Yeah.
I will say, I am so hyped to, because we're gonna, where is that on the sub goals and day goals? Hold on, one sec. The sub goal
What are you
or day
looking
goal?
for? The CMV thingy?
Yeah, day
no?
7. Oh yeah, okay, so day 7 is storyboarding day.
Oh, yeah.
Where we'll storyboard the next character Sherbert CMV, which I've told you is gold by Imagine Dragons.
Oh, that one! Oh, I've known about this one for a while.
Yeah, it is a whack-centered CMV. And then
I've been
there's.
excited for
Do you
this
know
one.
about the last character? Not the last. We know you know about the last one, but
Yeah,
the
I do know about that
one more. So it's gold. There's another character Sherbert one. This is not including the other CMVs that also have character Sherbert. Like this is solo CMVs.
No, DM it to me.
I didn't care about this song, and then I listened to it in the context of. So it's this song.
Mm-hmm.
After you know the arc.
I like that song a lot.
You know the arc.
Give me slightly more context.
In the midst of that.
Yeah, okay.
In the midst of that, I want that to come out. And
Yeah.
it's
That's- you've got a point.
verse 1 is 1, verse 2 is 2, verse 3 is 3.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Yeah. No, I see
Good
that.
night, Dizzled! Have good eats!
Good night, Dizzle.
I will see you tomorrow!
Yeah.
That, which I can't tell them because...
No, you can't.
That's a direct spoiler for an arc. And then there's the ending one.
That
That's
is.
like the end of Fable.
Yeah, there's the ending one that I know about.
So
I do
so
think
much work.
there's so much work that's gonna go into that. I do think that what's it called? There could be some potential for like using other people within that CMV.
Yeah.
When they happen to be around, like it's a character Sherbert CMV, but having other people that are just there would
Yep.
like I think, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I have like
For specifically one, I think would, and I mean, well,
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3, all for different things, but like one,
Yeah.
you know, yeah,
and some of them are easy.
yeah, some of them are easy. You don't get to know what I'm talking about, Chad.
Yeah, sorry, you guys just don't get context. What can I say?
No,
Hi,
I love
Millie.
speaking vaguely. Hi, Millie. I love speaking vaguely, and then just not telling you what we're talking about.
I should tell them feasibly what the CMV that I'm filming during TwitchCon is. I'd be down to tell them the song for that.
Yeah,
'Cause that's a vibey guy.
you could tell them that.
I'm worried. Listen, chat. There is a
You should always
event.
be worried.
There is an event. It is the last thing that is on Fable, like the ending of Fable Forever. That scene, I have like 30 songs portraying that exact moment, and every single one of them has made me go harder and harder.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's gold. Gold came on. That means it's gonna play soon. I have to be careful. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no, like the one during that point is a pretty chill guy that I think you could.
Yeah, I could do that as like a mid sub goal that if we hit
Like a mini sub goal, yeah, like 850 or something like that.
Yeah. Or just like I'd even be down to like if we were gonna do it like now, I'd do it as like a bonus to 800. But
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Guys, hit 800 if you want to know things.
we'll tell you just the TwitchCon CMV that we're gonna film.
Yep.
Oh, I also have to. Oh, I have to tell you about the other.
Oh, I
thing
need to
that
text
figured
you
out the
things
other
about
day. Yeah, we
some
should
things
the
I
same
figured out.
moment. But I just want to tell you
You
that
are-
that is spoilers.
It is, yeah. I have things that are not spoilers, but they are things that we cannot talk about on stream.
Yeah. Use it.
We can text about it, don't worry.
But no, chat, what's it called? The last, like, thing, like, it's the end of Fable, I have, like, 30 songs that I'm like, it's this moment, it's this moment, it's this moment, and I have, like, just so many, and all of them have made me, like, flesh it out more and more, as, like, a lot of characters got fleshed out because of me doing that, and getting more and more songs. Because my brain processes through music. I hear song, and that is, yeah, Baby Driver. Real. That's part of the reason I was like, I'm throwing DMCA down the gutter. Entirely because if I don't have music on, that's like my normal music, during the subathon, I think I'll die. Imagine CMV like multiple songs, that'd be something. I will say, the CMV that if we're gonna edit it on stream is a mess. I won't lie.
You're missing a lot from it.
Yeah, I'm missing like over half of the clips from it, but I can edit.
What part are you gonna edit?
Well, I want to do the end.
Well, okay, touche.
But I'm just gonna edit the parts that I have more accurately.
Yeah. You could do, I feel like the overlay part would be fun to edit.
Yeah, that's another one.
Do you have all of that? Yeah, you do have all of that.
I have the overlay, yeah, and I have the whole ending. The ending doesn't need to be edited, but like I like it, and it's the reason I still have motivation to make it.
Yeah.
Because we have that shot, and that shot is so pretty.
It is so pretty.
Which are you
Anyways,
talking
that's
about?
something I needed to talk to you about.
Oh, okay, yeah, we talked about that before.
We definitely, yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah. But no, we're talking about TwitchCon in October. This next TwitchCon Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Time to clean up the weird rust.
Heck yeah.
Right.
Go get that rust off. No soap. Soap's for cheaters.
Soap is for cheaters. I don't trust it.
That's valid of you.
I don't believe in soap. I'm in denial.
I was telling chat, after this bit, like after we're done, you know, the Power Wash podcast, I will probably take a short nap.
Yes. That is so valid for you.
And even if it's like not actually properly sleeping, I'm just gonna lay down and rest.
Yeah, and take
not
a
do
break.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll be back after that.
I'm gonna go hang with the housemates for a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna grind on something. I don't know. Debating if I mine or like if I work on something else.
You could work on something.
I know, like part of me just wants to draw, but like put something on where I don't have to talk while I'm drawing and just like go.
Just like sketch and have something on the screen at the same time, like something for them to watch, like a Star Kid musical or something.
Yep. Oh, exactly.
Or you can, yeah, because like Star Kid was kind of like the Subway Surfers for them last time for sure.
Yeah. You ding. Why did you the tunnel floor is connected into two parts? I didn't know that. Did I get both parts over here then?
Oh.
Okay, I did. We're good. Okay, so the whole floor is done. That's a big win.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that is a big win.
Now I have this. As long as you have the energy to stay on the podcast for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
This song is Angsty Words overlaid on TikTok. It's a character Sherbert TikTok.
It is.
To be clear, it's also a William Afton TikTok. They're exactly the same video.
Yeah. It is. It's funny, I only know what song is playing because of Zenny being on their human Shazam app mode.
Yep. Zenny Zam.
Exactly.
Or Shazeni.
Shazeni. I like Shazeni. That's funny to me. I'm Music Man. You are Music Man.
Be careful with this one. Shazeni.
Yeah. I just think it's funny.
This song, chat, I had an idea for a MMV. I actually wanted to make a Minecraft music video to this song. I wanted to make like not a cutscene, like still a music video, but it's redesign your logo. No, it's redesign your logo.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, it did just update it. Redesign your logo is very good.
And it's like I mean it's Worldport centric. I won't lie.
Yeah.
But I have like a really good vision. Oh yeah. But I'm so happy that I don't have to call it the rave room anymore. The Worldport is just its name, and I was so sick of calling it. Well, yeah, but I'm not talking. I guess no, I'm not. I'm not yet.
I mean,
not
you
yet.
can.
What? No, not yet. Not yet.
Well, I know you won't, but legally you could.
I know.
Because of just like the
legally
things that are revealed.
They know, but that's like an end of the thing. An MCMV. Well, I guess that'd be Minecraft cosplay music video. I guess it's just MMV or something like that. I don't know.
No, Minecraft
but
music video.
This section.
You're stupid.
I'm gonna rewind for a second because I want to talk about it.
What section?
The part where it just starts naming demographics.
Oh yeah.
I have a vision of various like in a Minecraft music video, it's like somebody's skin, and then it changes, and it's like the exact same spot, but it's a different person.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
And different people for each of the demographics being named. And there's a couple that are really good. One of my favorite ones of like across the various places, right? To have them show up. One of the ones I like the most is government employees being then.
Yeah, no, you're right, and you should
that
say
one
it.
I like because it's silly. You will unveil 7 billion people. Oh my god, the ads on the subway are 4 things I've cleaned. I've cleaned all of these!
Heck yeah.
Whoa. Allure. Stop closing. My computer keeps like going to sleep, and that's what I read chat on.
Yeah. I mean, that's a setting that you can fix. Of like your auto sleep?
No. It is set to never.
Oh, well then I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Because it used to not, but since it's kind of been. Yeah, my laptop's not doing too hot.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you also making it run for like a week straight now, you know?
Yeah, and I only ever use it to stream, so it's just constantly on. That and then D&D, and I take it into our hot garage.
Yeah, maybe when you go to sleep, turn it off.
Yeah.
And then turn it back on in the morning so that it can actually recuperate, you know?
Yeah.
Give the poor little guy a break.
I'm getting lore.
I need you to know something. So you know how I name a lot of my electronics?
Yeah.
I just name things that are in my life. And a lot of them are named Henry, for reasons. And, see, certain things don't get named Henry for reasons. Of, like, you know, I'm not in that mood. I'm not in the Henry mood, you know what I mean? I'm not in the Henry mood sometimes. And that's just how it is. You know how it is. So, I have, you know my big pink noise-canceling headphones that I wear everywhere?
Yes.
In my phone, they are called Pink Noise, and I love it.
Yeah, that's good, actually.
Because it's like a play on white noise.
It's white
Because a lot of
noise,
the times
it's pink noise.
It's just, I just use it to block out sound, so I call it pink noise.
I like that. Also,
Thank
just
you.
discovered that these things are lights.
Yeah, you just discovered that?
Well, I did like a little couple minutes ago, but they weren't lighting up, you know what I mean?
No. I knew they were lights the whole time.
Oh.
What else would go there in a subway?
I don't know. I don't know. I
What do
didn't
you
process that there was
Did you
anything
think there
there.
were just like little buttons for you to push or something? You little idiot!
Oh man, son. Zenny, you're perfect.
Shazani, my beloved.
Zenny! I will say, I'm so sorry to, I mean, like, you guys are enjoying it and making good out of it. I wish I could have something that just showed the name of the song. I really do. But
Yeah.
because I listen
you
on
play
YouTube, it has to show, like, what the
No.
video I'm watching is, which can be, like, gets weird.
Yeah,
It's just because
No,
I use
like-
YouTube Premium.
it is. Wait, if you use the YouTube Music application, that might work.
A lot of lore music doesn't register.
Yeah, I just thought about that, because I was like, I can't even play the Able Sisters on that.
Yeah.
Like the good version.
Especially like my like extended versions I listen to.
Yeah.
My extended Undertale, what would I do without those?
Exactly. What would I do without my 10-hour version of Able Sisters?
10-hour version.
Yeah, I have a 10-hour version of Able Sisters. I need it.
To be clear, there's like one specific account on YouTube that makes 15-minute extended versions of Undertale songs, and they are the only thing I listen to.
Yeah, and they're so real for that.
I listen to so much Undertale music on stream. I mean
You
to
do.
go and like listen to other stuff, and then I just default back to Undertale and Deltarune. So I'm like, but it's good.
Yeah. No,
Maybe
like, see,
like
for me,
what else would I play other than Snowed in Town? What do you want?
for me, it's definitely Hollow Knight for me. Like I'll be like, oh, but like this Undertale sound is good, or this Skyrim music is good, and I'm like, but Hollow Knight.
That
It's
and
like the right
Scary
amount of
Bird.
like whimsical and chill that I'm like this.
Yep.
Stanley Parable. No, it's funny because while you were in the shower, Haley was just letting your lore music play, and she was just talking, and Stanley Parable music came on, and I was like, what's glitching? Like, just instinctually, because the music triggers that
That's
reaction
what
in
it
me now.
is.
And then
So
the Amethyst was playing,
you
and I was
were
like, oh,
awake
my
when we were playing
emotions.
Magic last night. Oh my god.
I was
so
not.
so I have music playing, and because we're out in the living room when we're playing Magic, right? And I just
Yeah.
leave my music playing, and I had my chill beats to relax to. It's the one that goes,
Yeah.
oh, you know which one? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that
And
one. I know,
it
it's the second thing in your
auto-played
playlist.
after an hour and a half, right? And then for an hour and a half, played the Ominous Bane music.
Yeah, okay.
And I didn't know. And I was like, chat, you should have told me. I would have stopped your pain.
It's really funny.
Alright, time to get all the likes. What can I say? Time for some dings, chat. I'm gonna just distinct lack of ding.
Get some dings in. Get your serotonin. You know the Vine that's like, hot dogs, get your hot dog. You know that, but dings.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Well, the boards are their own thing. Also wonderful.
I am genuinely really excited for the You Laugh You Lose one.
Yeah, no, I know. I think we might do it tomorrow.
Oh, yippee!
We might do it tomorrow.
Yeah, no, so the way that we're gonna do it this time is it's still gonna be me checking the videos, and I will be on the phone with you to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get my mods to collect the links for me, because that's the part I don't like doing, so they
Yeah.
get to do it. I'm sorry. I love you guys, and you're perfect. But also, I don't like doing it, and I have control issues, so I need to check the videos. So yeah, like I'm still gonna be the one checking the videos, and I will still occasionally be like there's nothing wrong with this, but it's not funny. So
this will not make Sherbert laugh.
no, and I'm not, like, that's the thing, if I don't play your video, it's either because it's not Twitch appropriate, or I don't think it's funny, and it won't make Sherbert's laugh. So, sorry, I'll get good, you know? And then I will occasionally force in some Athena chosen videos, and I will announce when they're Athena chosen videos, because you will see how well I know Sherbert's humor.
It's bad. The videos that you just pick and are like, it's this one, and then I will break on that. No,
like the last time that we did a You Laugh, You Lose, everyone was like, we can't break Sherbert, and I was like, put the bear one on, and you were like, oh no. And then you broke
my kayak. It's the middle
like, it's the way to get you.
You're supposed to be a stream.
Like, I know that a solid way now, Chad, I will give you this little cheat code. The solid way to make Sherbert laugh more now is like some Charlie Slimesicle clips. We'll get them.
I have been really. What vibe of this trio do I doodle? Oh wow! There's so many good vibes.
What do you mean vibe? Like what do you mean? What do you mean? You know the Jennifer Lawrence clip? What do you mean? I need to make that a thing on my soundboard.
Maybe like cozy Prince trio.
Oh, cozy Prince trio.
Cozy Prince trio.
Put them in PJs and let them all hang out in the blankies.
But no, I don't know what it is about Charlie Slimesicle recently, but every single thing this man has done has made me lose my mind.
So Charlie Slimesicle is gonna be your cheat code.
He did something called the Jort stream. It wasn't the stream where he made Jort Storm. It was the stream where he was like talking about the music video, and he like the first 20 minutes of the stream is him just like throwing a slug in front of the camera, and I watched the full 20 minutes and was dying the entire time. And then he started like actually talking about the video and the AI covers of Jort Storm. Okay.
Yep.
Have you heard the AI cutter? Okay.
It is so
Chat,
funny.
have you heard the Schlatt AI cover of Jort Storm? Have you heard this, chat? If you haven't, I'm going to put it on.
The Schlatt one
I'm deciding I'm
so
going
good.
to put it on right now.
Put it on. And also, can you? Okay, is this feasible? Can you share your YouTube with me so I can listen to the same thing you're listening to?
I don't think so.
You can't share screen and also show. I think you can share it. Can you not share
I
screen
probably
and
could.
stream?
Possibly.
I just try it. I want to know if it works, because also then I can listen to the same music you're listening to. Because my music is putting me to sleep. Because I'm listening to Wasteland Baby by Hosier, and I'm like, oh, it's bedtime.
Okay. Hold
That's
up.
bedtime
Hold up.
music.
Gamers, I'd like you to listen to this. Yeah, no. First off, point A, do not support AI, especially AI art. Especially AI art. It is just taking things from art and artists that already do things on their own, and not crediting them at all. Big on that, absolutely.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna play the full song. I'm just gonna play the up until the one bit. The one bit.
Yep. The one bit.
All right. I can do this. So here you go, chat. I'm gonna play this for you.
Oh, it works.
All right. And just listen. All right, just listen.
This just in. We're receiving reports that a new fad is taking the nation by storm. Its name, shorts. But it appears as if this breakthrough in gene short splicing technology is causing irregular weather patterns all across the globe. It's the warmer season, so I can't wear jeans.
Pretty normal. Sounds like a solid AI cover.
My mom dresses cash and my dad likes Capri. I'm not like either of them. I got the fifth jade. Drugstore's cabin tonight.
Are you ready?
Jordanado, Jordanani, Jordan, Jordan Jordanland.
It's not words. It's not words.
It's not. He just squeaks, and it's so funny.
It's something
It's
about
so
that.
good.
I don't know what it is about that, but sometimes.
Shout out to
What am I
J-Flash.
singing? I have a feeling I might know what I'm singing, but what am I singing?
Short storms coming tonight. It's so funny.
See, but I could jam out and sing George Storm.
Can
I
we
could.
do George Storm song time?
Labyrinth!
Dang,
I'm
you
on it,
give a real
actually.
song.
No, that goes hard. That goes hard, actually.
No, Labyrinth does
I
go
will do
really
that.
hard. I really like Labyrinth. Wait, which version though? That's important.
Miracle Musical Hawaii Part 2.
Yeah, that's the good one.
Yeah. holds in
When
hand.
he says I'm trapped like 100 times.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that's that one. That's that one.
That's the bit.
All right, hold up. I will go sing, and then I will be back.
Really good.
All right, I go do a
Me-
little bit of a song. I'll be back.
And then you think about Gen loss. Now go.
Yeah. Thinks about Gen loss also. All right. Let's do this. So this song is Labyrinth by Miracle Musical. Miracle Musical. You may recognize it as a song that is currently trending on TikTok. I feel like I can never get out. I'm trapped. It is the one from earlier. Yes. And it'll be just a little funny. But there's two voices in this, and I do need the lyrics because he kind of raps. Yeah. I need the rap lines because I do not know the rap lines, but I can do it. All right, here we go. I waited since you played it earlier to do this. Who the artist? Miracle Musical. Tally Hall Plus. It's a side project by a couple members of Tally Hall and some other artists that made this album. Yeah. All right. Are we ready? Here we go, gamers. I'm kind of excited about this. This song goes hard. It starts right off the bat, I'm pretty sure, so. See how I circle imaginary mind, imaginary lines, let the maze of my design carry you on. Just pop my head and my face turns purple, running through hurdles, running in circles, trying to escape from this thing that I fear. Everything seems clear, like the end is near. In the rear, I can see the beast getting close, surrounded by ghosts in the clouds of smoke. The smoke is a failure, I don't want to fail for the stairs. Jumping on the trackers on the floor for the floor me. Focus on the love and the light right before me. The walls keep spinning and my path keeps turning. Patience is thin when my cast keep burning. Hotter than a furnace, suddenly I'm learning. Maybe I'm never turning. East is north and west is south, and I feel like I can never get out. I'm trapped. See how I circle imaginary mind, imaginary lines. Let the maze of my design carry on. See how I fly away. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Behind me, my ex-girl's chasing me. In front of me, my next girl's facing me. Awaiting me, the slightest in sight, but I can't cross these enemy lines. I'm behind, I can feel the fatigue, but I'm dying to shine. But the road wins, I rewind. Gotta rewind, is the night. Will I ever escape? Boy, I try and I try. Everybody's watching me, I'm dying to get out. In the glass labyrinth, I am the mouse. See how I fly. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm Yeah, it's weird because when I was listening to this album for the first time, it's like chill tally hall song, 5e tally hall times, rap, we're rapping, and we're going so hard, and I was like, let's go. You're off by mere bars. No, because I don't understand when he says it. I don't understand. It's not like, it doesn't make sense. It's like, I'm like, okay, so here's what I think it is. So I wait a little more, and that's where it should be, and then it's even longer than that. It's so valid of you, though. No, because I'm like, there is a pattern, but it's like, here's when it should be. So I wait to when it not should be, and that's when I say it, and then it's after that. And I'm like, ooh, what do you want from me? See how I circle imaginary lines in wine. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Thank you, Drowsy Kelly, though, for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. We are staying over 45. Is 45 your guys' new spot now? You guys are just chilling over 45. Is this where you live now? Anyways, I return.
What are you, Sherbert? What are you? Are you trapped?
I'm trapped. I was processing. I was like, "What is the joke you're making?"
What was the joke you were just making?
Like, well, I'm bird.
No. Well, I mean, if I was genuinely asking you the question, the answer would be idiot sandwich. But in this context, it is trapped.
I'm trapped. Thinks about Gen Loss a little.
Me also too. It's a Gen Loss song, and I'm right, and I should say it.
I do vividly associate it with Gen Loss.
On an unrelated note, I need to send a message in a channel. On a totally unrelated note.
proceeds to sprint.
Yeah, I don't worry, but where's all the emojis I have to send?
I'll leave that. Haley and I talked about doing a thing. I'm gonna wait longer. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm gonna talk about a thing later. It has to hit late enough night, in my opinion.
For what?
I'm gonna talk about the thing. The thing.
Which? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about a thing.
Yeah.
I don't normally.
Yeah, you don't.
You know the Japanese part in Space Station Level 7? That's one of the... So there's a couple of the songs from the album that I don't listen to as much. That's one of them.
Yeah. Sure, but you told me that this entire album has a storyline.
Do you not know?
Well, I know. You told me, but chat doesn't know.
Okay, so there's, I don't stay up for that. It's talk about brain stuff, chat. I'm gonna talk about brain stuff that I don't normally talk about. I've been wanting to talk about on stream a little bit. I don't want to talk about brain stuff. What's up,
yeah, and usually only get to that point when it's late.
Yeah, I only ever like get there, but yeah. But what's it called? So this album.
Oh, simulator just downloaded. Sorry.
Yeah. This album.
It's downloaded.
What's it called? Has a story.
Midnight Miracle.
I don't actually know if it's like canonically the story, but there's like a fan story that people have written / figured out about it. You got a little bit of echo on your end, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Just the easiest bit. You're okay.
Yeah, it's just because my headphone is off of one of my ears.
Fair. That tells the story of like a guy and his girlfriend going to Hawaii, and then like he kills her, and then like gets convicted, and then goes through like electroshock therapy, and then like the labyrinth is like, I'm trapped in a maze of my own mind trying to get out, and then like he escapes like the place he's at on a boat. He's stranded in the ocean, and then he like dies there, but then he sees his girlfriend when when he dies. And like if you listen to the songs in order, like you can figure out that story. and I saw a couple TikToks about it, and now I'm like a truther of it. I'm a big
you
truther of it existing
You
because
did tell me about all of this when I was over.
I just think it's neat.
It is neat.
But it's the whole album you have to listen to like in order, and it goes through like the events of like just all the things, and then it gets to Variations on a Cloud, which is the one that's not on the album. Variations on a Cloud also goes hard. I only recently started listening to just that song. I hadn't before.
Mhm.
It's very good. I know about that actually. Yeah, I saw a bunch of TikToks about it, and I was like, I care a lot. You still dirty. Where are you still dirty?
Oh, this is the most relaxing thing I've ever done in my entire life. I'm playing Power Wash Simulator. Screw everything else I was doing before this.
Neither of the tunnel walls. There it is. Okay, so there's one. POV on this thing.
So
What else
true.
do I have to say?
Shout out to the fact that I can only watch certain people play Power Wash Simulator. Like, I can watch you play Power Wash Simulator, and like maybe a couple other people, but it's because you do it right. Like, you work in like the right sections.
Yeah. In the way that I exist.
Yeah.
Right here. Rug.
You just work in the right kind of sections, and other people don't, and I can't wash it when they do it.
Did it, guys? Did I go all the way up on the... Oh, I did. Okay. That's next. Oh. New state of being. Power Wash Simulator. Real.
Yeah, literally this is all I'm gonna be doing for the next while.
It's to kind of loop back to talking about Miracle Musical.
Yes.
Part of the reason I've been like listening to it a lot more recently, and I said this earlier, why I'm okay to say it. Like Time Machine is like how I picture Quixis's quote unquote voice. Like that kind of music is what Quixis sounds like.
Yeah, no, that
in
checks
my
out.
brain.
Entity, real. I do just enjoy that chart as like a thing.
Yeah. No, I'm glad it's not just because I had Pretty Boy to Scrunkly scale for a long time, but adding the creature to entity really.
Yeah, because I don't think you can put character Athena in Pretty Boy or Scrunkly. Like, arguably, Athena leans more Pretty Boy than Scrunkly,
but like creature.
Still, but Athena is creature. Athena is such a middle ground.
Prepare. Shoo! Had to do it. Also,
true.
did I add 10 minutes
did
of
not.
timer? I will go do
You
that.
did not.
I have to get British. Would you like to get British with me?
I will get British with you. I will get British
or you
with
can you can think about Gen Loss.
I am thinking about Gen Loss intensely. Like so hard right now. You don't even know, man. Actually, you do know. Nobody else knows though.
I do know. I do.
You actually do know because you know you think about other things.
I think about other things too.
You do.
I shall be
listen,
British as
Gen
well.
Loss,
Yes, chat. We'll all be British together.
It's just I just think about Gen Loss sometimes. And I think about the ending scene when the mask is flashing real hard and he is remembering who he used to be, and it's right before he dies, and that's why he gets really panicky. And anyways, that's all I think about. It's what it's all I think
You're having
about.
thoughts, I can see.
I'm having so many thoughts.
Yep. Thoughts
I
you
also
have them.
consistently I saw this art. I will send it to you. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. Of like this bit where like Charlie didn't die to the thing, right? Like he
Yeah.
almost did, but he didn't. And then he gets up and
gets
he
in,
runs.
he finds Rump. Yeah.
He gets there in time to watch Rambo die. And I was like, hey,
That's unnecessarily painful. Good morning, Jules. I'm British.
morning,
I'm
Jules.
British.
we swapped.
I will
was thinking
say
about Gen Loss.
the AU that someone was writing of Gen Loss Fable, where Sherbert is Charlie, and it's like
Yeah.
the spirit of the cabin, but it's Sherbert doing it, and that
Yeah.
was really good. Also, Bean, your art of that, your art of that AU was really good.
Did you add the 10 minutes, by the way? I didn't notice
I
if you
did.
Okay, cool.
I have thoughts, and listen, when the Founders Cut drops, I'm going back in the hole.
I'm gonna be so hyped for the Founders Cut. You don't understand. I never left the hole, but I will be even deeper in it when the Founders Cut comes.
Yep.
I just think about Gen Loss, like, at least once a week. Really hard.
God, I thought that I had cleaned that already. And it was dirty.
You know what I wish that we could watch, legally speaking?
Cozy Prince Jojo's done. What do you wish we could watch?
Una's honest.
So true.
But legally, we can't.
Not to say that we couldn't, and I don't have ways.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, legally.
Yeah, legally we can't.
Like,
we can't watch
I
it.
could illegally watch Una's honest. 100% I could do that, but I can't legally watch it.
Do I ever tell Chad about that, or do I keep my treason secret?
I think keep yours treason.
They can assume what I have.
They can assume the treason, but don't admit to your crimes. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
The court of Unis honest law.
Yeah. Where the penalty is your timer going to 0 real quick.
I will say one of the weirdest things that I've seen is people who are like, "What's Unis honest?" I'm like,
That's crazy.
ugh.
That's actually wild. What do you mean, what's
Like,
Una's
that's
honest?
just how it works, but like,
That was a cultural moment for me, though. You know, it was for me.
I
that's
have a
what's
story
more
for chat, but I'm not going to
culturally
admit to any crime, right? So, let's say in a world where, like,
Hypothetically.
you know, I really wanted to remember my favorite Unis honest videos, right? Where I wanted to do that. See, I'm the type of person to remember quite a few of my favorite Unis honest videos, but forget to remember my actual favorite one. Like my actual favorite one, I forgot that one.
What's your favorite one?
Paper airplanes.
Okay. The P is
What
for
the P
power.
stands for.
The
The P is for power wash.
P is for power wash. The P is for podcast. The P is for P.
You broke my
We can't go on this arc because I think I did tell you about this. Why why Unis honest was such a danger to me in my mental state.
Yeah.
In a good way. In a great way, arguably. But we talked about this. I think I've definitely brought this up with you.
Yep, you have.
Yep. Yeah. I love
Huddle.
Unis honest. It's
Huddle.
really good. Emotionally, I am Eve at all hours of the day.
It's funny because I am such an honest.
No, we've definitely talked about this. Where if you are Mark, I am Ethan.
Yeah.
You are honest. I am
I am
Louis. Like, that's the bit.
surprisingly character Markiplier coded.
You are. What do you mean surprisingly? What do you mean surprisingly? This is not a surprise. Who gave you the idea that this was shocking to anybody?
I don't know. I look at like Markiplier makes. Like that.
Yeah. Markiplier makes are my comfort videos.
No, they are. Oh wait, hold up. I wanted to go look at the Cozy Prince trio. I'm definitely not supposed to be
Oh, I
British
did too.
anymore.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're done. But you know, you do you. How do help? There we go. Okay. Cozy Prince Trio, that's what I was looking for.
Not the Sherbet Rakai art. Oh, I'm so normal about that.
Oh, uh-huh.
I love them!
Oh wait, there's more happened to you.
But I'm Eepy. But I'm Eepy.
Bird.
I like Ray's face.
Oh.
So please,
Bird. Also, Bean, I love the way you drew X. You're so right. You're so right about this fit. You are correct, and you should say it.
Bird. Okay, I don't have to be British anymore.
No, you do not.
You look through illusions, hallucinations, and hallucinations. I love that line.
It's a good line. I just like Will Wood. It makes me kind of feral.
Yeah. I
I can't listen to Will Wood when Reese is driving because I fear that he will drive into oncoming traffic while it's playing.
That's so valid.
Because it's the energy of the music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Reese is so, like, music-oriented as well, that, like, if I play Will Wood in the car, he might drive into oncoming traffic.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
You didn't mean to be British.
I know you didn't, but it's okay. Don't even worry about it. We swapped accents, Chad. It's fine. Don't question things. Don't look too closely.
God, I'm almost done. I'm getting there. We are in the, like, final stages of... It's just, like, the ceiling in the middle now.
Yeah.
I am so surprisingly awake right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think it was the shower.
I think it was the shower. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Already done?
Weirdly enough, I don't feel compelled to make a comment about how I'm right so often. Crazy, I know.
That's kind of bonkers.
Currently, I don't feel compelled to make a comment on it. It might be the mood I'm in, who knows? It's definitely a mood that I'm in, for sure. Definitely, that's the word I would use for it. You know? It's a great word for it.
Okay, that was really satisfying. Chatters, I hope you enjoyed that nice long run we just did. I'm gonna do it again. Are you ready?
See, it's funny because you say a thing to me, you say a thing and I hear it, and then I can just look at stream and see the thing happen that you were trying to tell them about.
Oh,
so now I get to watch the
so
satisfied.
good. It's so speedy.
Yeah. No, that is very nice.
This is a nice one. So normal about character Sherbert in prison. Listen,
I'm so also normal.
I was on an arc where I was like, okay, point A, I have a second character Sherbert jacket now, right? I have a second character Sherbert jacket.
You sure do.
And I was like, point A, I could like auction it. Like I could send it to somebody. Who would want
like
a character
giveaway
Sherbert jacket.
thing.
Yeah, like a giveaway thing. Because I was actually thinking about that. I'm doing it with a bunch of my props. Of just like stuff I don't need or use anymore or that I've upgraded. And then somebody was like, but you could turn it into a prison jacket. And I was like,
oh, that's better.
I think I have thoughts.
You gotta now.
Because to make like a fully ominous Bane jacket.
Yeah.
Because like I have the main jacket, but then tear it up, like put probably more like soot on it, put more like more tears in it, more dirt.
Add the trauma.
Add the trauma. So I'll take any excuse to get back into Corrupt Sherbert. Actually, I have one. My 20-second CMV that involves 6 cosplays.
What?
You know about my 20-second CMV?
No.
There's a CMV I want to do, but I do not care for the whole song. It is just a couple lines. As soon as I send it to you, you're gonna know.
Yeah, probably.
You know the verse in there that I'm normal about?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
My, like, 30-second Ominous Bane CMV.
Yeah, okay, touche. You have a point here.
I will say, I will have to cosplay Easton.
Yeah.
Like old Easton and now Easton. It also gives me an excuse to get back into Centros.
It sure does.
Which I will take any excuse to get back into Centros.
I know.
But, like, if I get back into Centros, I kind of want to put him in Sherbert. Because he has to cosplay me. He hit that sub-goal.
Yeah, that's true, he did.
And has to cosplay me. So if I do a day where I get into cosplay of him...
Yeah.
That line. That's the line. I want my phone call in 6150.
Yeah.
That's the entire, like, now that everyone's kind of thinking about, you know, Sherbert's speech after they kill Haley, the arc of Sherbert trying to talk to Endirian is really something.
It's
looking
something.
back and knowing that Endirian knows I'm Fable's kid.
Yeah.
Like, please go look at Ominous Bane in that light again. Like, there are a lot of things.
And consider the context that we have now.
There are a lot of things that Endirian says that are, like, direct hits at Sherbert, specifically from being Fable's kid.
Yep.
This song also.
No, I am so ridiculously passionate about all of the... I am a big enjoyer of Chekhov's guns. One might say I overuse them. Whoever says that is a bit of a coward, in my opinion. But,
Yeah.
I love Chekhov's gun. It's why I love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, because in that show, every single detail matters. There is not a single thing that you see in that show that does not matter later. Which is why Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood will forever be my favorite anime. Because Arakawa does that so beautifully. She's such a great writer. And it is what I aspire to do, is to have, like, anybody, it's the kind of show where it's like, you watch it the second time, and you notice details that make more sense. And it's like, oh my god, that means something different than what I thought it meant the second time you watch it. And it just gives different context to a lot of things. That's the kind of writing I love. Because I am a big enthusiast of rewatch value. Rewatch value is something that I am so passionate about, which is why I am less enthusiastic about Marvel than I used to be, because they have less and less rewatch value.
Yeah, they do. And that's another thing that I'm like with Fable. Fable has rewatch value. To go back and watch like the Corrupt arc, but know that like Sherbert and Ray are brothers, it's a whole nother perspective on what you're seeing.
Yep.
And I hold it in mind.
You seeing the way that Sherbert treats Athena, knowing that they are family, like stuff like that, hits different when you understand the context that we have now. Like, if you go back and watch season 1 with the knowledge that we have now of, like, who is related to who and where it goes where, and, like, the fact that you now know that Illyrion, a dead major god, is the one who led them to the book of prophecy that saved Athena's life, like that?
Like, that hits!
Yeah. Like, that is Athena's dead uncle, who is saying, hey, look at this book, and Illyrion, like, knocking out all the wither skulls and like giving people
knocking out all the wither skulls is a big one. Of him being like, no,
big one.
Is a really big one.
Spawn a wither. Like, because Illyrion, despite having very little memories at the time, knows somewhere in his deep recesses of his mind that no, do not spawn the wither. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. He just like that scene matters to me so much.
To be clear, chat, one of the things we're going to do, and I talked about this at the start of day 1, is we're gonna rewatch Fable Season 1. Like, one of the things I want to put on as, like, videos to watch is I'm gonna put on old Season 1 lore VODs. And we're just gonna watch... We're just gonna watch them, and I'm gonna talk about all the things. Because they absolutely really have rewatch value.
They do.
The playlist ran out.
Get good.
Where can I go that's the right energy? I mean, I could just save. I need to make the next one. No, I'll go to General Bops. Dare I?
Dare you?
What are we doing that? That's just gonna be one of the things that I, like, put on.
Yeah.
When we're, like, watching something. Like, next time, like, I'm eating or something, I'm like, let's rewatch, Sherbert getting trapped in the prison.
Yeah. As you should.
And like, that kind of thing. That's gonna be our kind of, some of our shorter videos. Because a lot of the early Season 1 VODs are, like, shorter. And it's funny, because looking back, I'm like, how did we do lore in 20 minutes?
Yeah, no,
How are all
like,
these lore episodes 20 minutes? Lore is an hour.
At least an hour.
Lore's an hour if we have anything to say about it.
Yeah. Lore is like an hour, kind of minimum type of thing. Sometimes lore goes for like 3 hours. It depends on the day.
If it's like an event, yeah.
No, but even like me and like, if I ever do lore with Hey where we're sciencing, we just go for a ridiculous amount of time because we figure stuff out in character and then we just keep talking. And stuff like that. Like we just keep talking and then it ends up being like 2 hours kind of thing.
Oh, I can't spray when I'm sprinting. Sorry, I'm being silly.
Maybe get good. Oh, I love Power Wash Simulator. This is my new favorite thing. Yes, you are gonna take this ladder.
I hate ladders.
Maybe suck it up.
They're different?
What's different?
What?
Ah.
Different things. This is vital information for my sanity. And I would have missed them all and been like, what are you?
Yeah.
Fine.
I love this game.
Super fun as a summary writer. Yeah, I'm so sorry, summary writers. We are like, more goes for... I mean, to be clear, we try very hard to, like... I don't know, like, we try to make as many ways as we can, including the summary writers, including the wiki, including the episode guide, including the bridge, including the actual summary videos, including every, like, the lore recaps we do every, like, lore.
Yeah.
We try really hard to make it so that you can just watch it, but we know how long it is. We know. Yeah. But what are we saying? We're making a full book, like trilogy of books worth of content.
No, I try to get Reese to watch Fable. He knows what Fable, like, all of the stuff that goes on in Fable because I tell him.
Yeah.
But, like, whenever I try to get Reese to watch Fable, he's like, you watch One Piece and I'll watch Fable because it's the same length. And I was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it just is. What is dirty?
It's a dirty egg.
You behave.
That's true. I have so much of it ingrained in me. I'm such an Eve person.
Where are you dirty? Eh?
No, it's funny because whenever I'm on stream with you, I give Ethan energy. Whenever I am in your chat just modding, I'm Lixia.
Yeah.
And that's the vibe.
There's not 2, there's 3.
Oh.
The light ledge, and the wall. And for why? I mean, to be clear, does mean more dings.
It does.
Got all that one. You do great. It's fun to watch. It's mostly just they're writing it. That's fair. Can I just like fall? What? I broke physics. Okay, I got them all on that side. God, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Oh, I love the dings. I also love the dings.
They're good.
I hold it in my hand. Alright. Alright, there we go. Oh. Brain goes sober. What I mean. Alright, time to do the thing.
I have a question. What was going on when you were sleeping where the Discord video would just keep cutting out?
What do you mean?
So like it would it would still be full screened on my face. And it would still have like that open, but on screen it would show my like profile picture and like the little video icon in the corner.
It's what it probably is. You turning your camera on and off.
But I don't turn it on and off.
Something about like if it like refresh, like if you like buffer for a second and it has to reload.
Okay.
I do know how to fix it. Because what I do when I like watch things is I have the window open, and in order for like the video to play on Streamlabs, it has to be like visible on the computer screen. It has to be like, even if it's just a corner of your screen, it needs to be visible. And so I'll put my Streamlabs in front of it, but it makes it so it's not actually clicked on the video. If I just stay on the call and not the Streamlabs, it'll stay.
Okay.
Because you're gonna live update exactly what it's seeing.
Okay, yeah.
But I just need to not put it on the.
Yeah,
I do know how to fix that.
Yeah, because like even a couple of the mods were like, we're tiny, but like you guys can see my camera now, so that's cool.
Yeah.
So just I think do that tonight probably.
I can do.
Think.
That is a very chill one.
Yeah. I was like, if it's not fixable, it's fine, but I was wondering why was happening. But yeah. That checks out. Yeah, because I was like, the only time I've ever seen that happen is if like I'm tabbed out of Discord and somebody turns on their camera. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, because technically I am tabbed out.
Yeah.
But I can just not be tabbed out.
Poggers.
It is only right now occurred to me that this is a train station.
Why did that only just occur to you?
I don't know. I think it was because it was too dirty.
Okay, fair enough.
And I don't know what it is that I saw that made me go, oh yeah.
One might say said train station was covered in some dirt, some ash, perhaps
maybe some soot. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Joke. Laugh.
I'm so funny.
We're on to tracks. I think I'm about to be alive and revived and survive.
You know what? You know what we don't talk about enough?
What?
You know Mr. Blue Sky?
Yeah.
You know their like mini CMV to underground?
Mm-hmm.
That.
Yeah.
That's it.
I got to meet them.
Yeah, I
went
saw
to
that.
Lovejoy. We went to Lovejoy together.
No, I saw a thing of them and like Maddie Sunny,
Yeah.
like saying that they were going to that in VidCon. And I was like, I know who else is going there, or that Lovejoy concert. I can speak English. I pinky promise.
No, when the Lovejoy, the Lovejoy vlog. It does exist. I don't talk about it. I need to make it. But Lovejoy vlog is filmed.
Just finished Pirate Fest.
Yeah, I did just finish Pirate Fest. To be clear, I think I'm gonna get the Lovejoy one done pretty fast now.
Yeah.
Because
you
I
also
actually
just have to be like
got
in grind mode and then you go.
Yeah, I actually got a faster way to, what's it called? A faster way to... We just dipped under 45. Sorry, I just saw that.
Oh.
Edit. Like, before when I was editing, I would edit the whole vlog, and then I would go back and add the music over it.
Yeah.
For the Pirate Fest vlog, I did the music as I was going, and it was so much faster.
Yeah.
Like, the first time I did it, it was a problem because I didn't know what music was, like, in my...
Yeah, because you
in
were
my
searching
bank of
for
music.
I remember when you were editing the TwitchCon vlog from last year, you were like actively being like, what music go in vlogs? And we like went through playlists
We
of
went
like
through, like,
non-DMCA
Tommy's,
music.
like, video...
Yeah.
Stuff that Tommy uses in his, like, Minecraft mod videos.
Yeah, and also in like some of the Tom Simon's vlogs, I think.
Yeah, no, just all the videos Tommy edits have a very similar music. A lot of it overlaps.
Music vibe, yeah.
That's the energy. And I went and found, I only had to go find 2 more for Pirate Fest because I wanted the fighting sounds.
Yeah.
With Centros. That I wanted to be different.
That checks out.
Do this song. Okay, this is bad.
What's bad?
He's working very hard to hear the song behind. Shizemi is trying to do it with us talking, and the music low volume. To be clear, I looked over, saw that you wrote voices, and was like, "Yep, that's the song that's playing." It's just not. But I was like, "Yep, that's it."
But it's a techno song, and so your brain perceives them as the same category.
And that's understandable.
Yeah. Cause like Doomsday and Voices go in the same category of song for me.
Absolutely.
They're not songs that I listen to if I want to be happy.
Yeah, they're like the, I don't know, like ones versus like Injustice, you know, there's like two
Injustice
kinds
is like
of techno energy.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's almost like, anyway, thank you for coming my TED Talk.
Yeah?
This is my new favorite bit, is just starting to say something and then just not finishing it. Because, like, we both know what I am saying, but nobody else does. But we know what I'm saying. And that's all that matters. And that's why it's funny, because, like, we understand the joke, but nobody else does.
Yep.
It's a if you know moment, and only one person knows.
What are you? What are you that is not clean? You are not clean. I
literally got a ding on this thing, and then I continued to clean it because my brain went, it wasn't done. I'm built different.
Yeah, you are.
And by different, I mean wrong, but you know.
This should get it right. There. Yep, there we go. Sometimes I understand how it goes. I was thinking about how I posted 2 covers, and they are exactly a year apart.
Yeah.
What do the People of Order cover goes hard, though?
It does.
I like my verse a lot.
I also like your verse a lot. I did start crying.
I did too. I could only write it when I was crying.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't have to do that. I'm not. Oopsie.
What do you want? Huh?
Nothing. Doesn't actually matter now, but
What? Huh?
I don't know.
No. You have to tell me because it's okay for you to not give chat context, but I want to know things.
A little longer to explain one.
Yeah, okay. That's, yeah,
That's it.
I get
You
you.
wash away these eyes
I
now.
do remember that.
Guys, I'm almost there. Guys, I'm almost
You are.
there.
In the time that you have been power washing, I have finished 2 levels.
Yeah, because they're the starting ones. This is when it gets, like, big and a pain.
Yeah.
Whee. No, power washing is very much a game to do while talking.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Speaking
wait,
of, okay,
this is
here's
outside
the thing that I want to bring up. I don't talk about
Enrichment.
this often.
Enrichment! Continue.
Enrichment. This is the thing I don't talk about often. Not the thing you don't talk about often. It's a different thing. My bones are wrong. They're so bad.
You're right. Oh, hello.
Like,
Oh, so hold up. I gotta send Frost.
hi.
Hello with Athena. What's up? I'm about to be done and do if you guys want to do something. He's gone.
Okay.
Continue.
My bones are wrong. My, like, spine's all twisty curvy. My ribcage is just twisted. It's just crooked. Like, it's fully crooked. Like, that's the thing. If you put your hands on my sides or on any of me, you can feel where my bones are wrong.
Yeah.
Which is so interesting of my body and so cool of it and PogChamp of it to do. That's so cash money of you.
Very, very
skeleton.
cool and epic body. Very cool.
I also love how weak my bones is. How they just kind of, you know, go crick crack whenever things happen. Like how I fractured 2 fingers last time I was over by holding something really heavy for too long. Like, that's how fragile my bones are. I got bird bones.
You can fly.
I can't. I promise.
You could try.
I've tried.
I have to.
Yeah. It did not end well for me because of my bones being bird bones.
Yeah.
I'm just really breakable all the time. And there is this joke that goes on that anytime I travel, I have something go wrong with me medically.
Yeah.
Because it has happened every time.
It has happened every time, yeah.
Yeah. Like, one of the times I was over, I came back and found out that my lung had collapsed while I was there, and I was like, huh?
Yeah. It's like every single time you are in Vegas, something goes wrong, and then we're like, we don't want to take you to the healthcare system.
Yeah, well, because I'm like, it's probably fine, because I don't feel like I'm dying. We did have to go to the healthcare system one time. There was one time where we had to go, oh no, and then go.
Yeah, we did go somewhere.
Yeah, but, like, a lot of the times, I'm like, I don't actively feel like my life is in danger, so we're not gonna go to that's the thing. It's not even just an America thing, because you have to pay for healthcare there. It is the thing I do here, too. I'm like, I've experienced this level of pain before, so it's probably fine. And then I don't do anything about it, and I stress everybody out in my life. Don't do what I do, chat. If there's something wrong and you are able to, seek medical help. I am just super duper aware of how my body works because I break it so often. I know what is a bad broken and what is like a, okay, this is just kind of routine. This is something that is just like, I need to ice this and lay down. Or I need to go to the hospital kind of thing. Like, I can tell the difference at this point after 20 years of dealing with it. And yeah, it's just an interesting time of my body being so badly built.
Yeah. Thank you for the raid, by the way. Collected keys. Welcome, welcome. We are Sherbathoning. We are basically 36 hours. We're like 35 hours right now, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
30, 34 or 35-ish.
You're on hour 35. Yeah, because you were on hour 29 when the thing ended, and then, yeah, so that's math, probably.
Spinning.
Welcome to the Power Wash podcast, where I
Spin
info
it.
dump things at chat while you watch Sherbert Power Wash.
Because I'm spinning.
Why are you spinning? Oh, that's why
Look.
you're spinning. I did look.
That was kind of fun. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was funky. I associate this song with last year's meetup vending machine of love.
I also do. Whenever I hear it, it's all that goes on in my head.
That and like
And Young Gravy.
Young Gravy. I was literally about to say Young Gravy.
It's specifically Betty by Young Gravy, because I know that's like he has more music than that, but that's the only
No,
one I know.
it's just that one.
It's just Betty. Shout out to Betty, whoever she is.
Shout out to she's out there.
She is.
Yeah, we be vibing and power washing. I think we're gonna shift gears here in a second. I think Haley
Yeah,
just
once
woke
you
up.
finish your thing, you go and do things and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I might poke my head out. Tell them that we are ETA on doing whatever we want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you should eat dinner soon.
I had my food that Haley brought me is my dinner time. I need snacks now.
Oh yeah, I
not,
guess that's true. Yeah, you eat less than I do. That's fair.
Yeah, I eat less,
Like,
but I
different
eat. I
times.
am good. I eat
You
big
snack more,
breakfast.
yeah.
I have one meal and then a lot of snacks.
Yeah, I'm a 3 meals a day kind of person.
Yeah.
You are a meal and then many snacks, which is also a valid way to take care of yourself. It's just whatever you know your body's comfy with. But you just eat at different times than me, and I'm like, sure, it's Dinton time.
It's dinner time. No, I will typically have breakfast and dinner and snacks in between and after, but never
Yeah.
like solid lunch. I get like dinner.
Yeah, you do. You have early dinners, and then you eat snacks.
Yep. I might make a pasta. I'm gonna peek my head out one moment.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Hi, chat. It's me time. I am also power washing, for the record, just on my computer, because I just got Power Wash Simulator, which is so nice. It's very fun. I am an enjoyer. After this, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm so eepy, chatters. Yes, Laka Laka. What can I help you with, homie? Oh, thank you. You just yelled my name, and I was like, what happened? Guys, the Stupendium, my beloved. Agree, I also love the Stupendium. This was the song that we listened to, like, every day during the, like, last year Vegas meetup.
Yeah. No, this was the song we like listened to.
Yeah, this and Betty by Young Gravy. Like, those were our two, like, go jam every single time we put on music.
And then the various songs we were filming CMVs to.
Yeah, and then there was also It's Morbin time, so.
Oh, we were Morbin, yeah, we were Morbin a lot.
We were Morbin, we were.
We said Morbin.
We were Morbin, and I was dual wielding everything.
I think a lot about the fact that last year on my birthday, we were watching Megamind.
I knew you were gonna say that.
When I turned 20, we were in the midst of watching Megamind.
It's the best enemies to lovers story ever written. I don't know what you want from me.
I do like Megamind. It's just
We had
funny
to
me.
watch it. It's the best enemies to lovers story ever written.
I'm about to do it. It's about to be done. This is the last thing to ding.
I personally like that on my birthday, the TwitchCon vlog came out. That was very cool.
Your birthday present.
It was my
Vlog.
birthday present. And then we played games. We played Hapuso.
We talk about Megamind every time he does Power Wash? What? Is that true?
Is that true?
I would love for that to be true, but I didn't know that.
Me neither.
What?
It is the best enemies to lovers story ever written, to be fair.
What? What is it?
Megamind.
Main ceiling lights. Oh, it's all of these guys? They are... Oh my god, they're their own things. I just gaslit myself into thinking that they just existed.
You're so dumb.
Okay, we're gonna get some drive-bys.
Drive-bys.
You ready? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. You got a ding, you got a ding. You ready for this? You ready for this? Oh, come on. Okay, there's more. What's up?
Yeah, we D&D.
Okay. That's fair. I will do the thing.
Hi, David. How much time did he say
Dana
hi?
says hi. I just happened to go to the one wall that I need to clean.
I just
Oh,
like
I
saying
see
hi to
dessert.
Centros.
Yeah. Okay. Platform light on a wall.
Butters, I don't know if I've told you guys about this, but last time I was in Vegas, I made David carry me, like piggyback ride carry me for like half an hour
Yeah, you
around where we were. Like, I
He
just
did
made him carry
do
me
that.
because I didn't feel like walking. I was like, pick me up, and he was like, okay.
Time. Alright, are you ready, chatters? Are you ready? It's time for the very epic time lapse. Ooh. Ah. Oh, that was the floor is good. The floor is good. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, I like the angle that it's at too. Like, it just
Yeah.
looks really nice.
That's a good one. That's a good one to do.
It is a good one.
A fortune teller's wagon. Nice level.
Hey, yo.
That's a fun level.
Well, next time on Power Wash Simulator.
So true. So true.